Well.
Yeah.
We're here once again. It is a Saturday, so which means we're streaming on twitch.com/hawk525 with the live show of the Hypecast. This is episode, I believe, 249. We're almost at 250. Totally not sponsored by Pepsi. Nice bottle of Pepsi there. Zawa has to hold himself over for
one out of 5.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't know how much bottoms I'm gonna put down in my fucking body.
Wait, today?
Sure.
Well, I mean, even if you drank in a week, that's still kind of a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
I mean, how I look at it, it's my gamer fuel. Everyone has their own gamer fuel.
Yeah, J Fuel. Yeah, Monster. Yeah.
I can't drink Monster. I don't know why. I feel like I want to spit it out when it hits my.
Dude, like the smell of it is just like, ugh. I don't know. Something about it is just, ugh. I took a whiff. I was about to like, back when when you shared drinks, when you're younger, like I took a sniff at it. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, no thanks. I never actually drank a can of Monster or even like a sip of Monster alone. So yeah,
you had the little taste, like
just through the nostril essentially. Yeah, pretty nasty. I think I don't even wouldn't even enjoy the Monster like original flavor or whatever anyway. So whatever. I don't feel like I'm missing out anyway, especially with the amount of sugar and shit crap in there and all that. That's why I rather drink the V8 Energy, and occasionally I drink G Fuel to help me chug along in the middle of the day or whatever. Well, anyway, hope everyone's been doing well this week. It's been kind of a mixed bag, I guess, for some people or some parts of the world. And then the weather here, it's kind of weird. It's like it was supposed to be 90s today, but it's like oddly cloudy, so it's like not that hot. So we were like all expecting like, oh, it's gonna be really hot, it's gonna be hot. Now it's like cloudy as hell. But anyway, we got a nice sprinkle of news all over the categories we usually talk about, especially in the Frontline side of things, and some of games and some of the streaming, movies, and all that stuff news, and especially of course fighting games importantly. So yes. But anyways, yes, we're almost to Hypecast 250, man. It's crazy. And that means we're definitely halfway to 300. So that's also pretty crazy of itself. So, yeah.
249. What? Oh, wow. Can we stop here? like at this, can this be our last Hypecast?
Why is that?
Because 249, that's Lugia.
Oh my god. That's his number.
Okay, let's stop right here. Stop here.
Wait a minute.
We're done.
Wait, is Ho 250 or is he 248?
No. Oh, it's 250.
Oh wow, okay. Huh. That's really interesting, actually.
Well, now I'm wondering, what was last week's? It was Tyranitar.
Hey, man. You don't fuck with Tyranitar. I like Tyranitar.
I like him too. It's just that when he's in his Larvitar, it's like, wow, this little cute Pokemon looks at Pokédex. You weigh a ton. Looks at Ash.
Yeah, I know.
How?
Ash
How
super...
you lift, child?
Ash has super strength. It's easy, right? I mean, it's easy.
Super strength. He's
very durable.
Immortal.
Yeah, he's definitely
immortal.
Yeah, he's immortal, ageless. Yeah, he's eternal youth or whatever. Yeah, that's part of immortality, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He's not invincible, but he's very highly durable.
See if we were able to segue. He's not Invince.
And then there's Blood Splat. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just cut back to us like, oh my fucking dead.
Yeah. Too bad Invincible news has not been a thing this week, so we would have definitely made some sort of joke about that, but yeah. But anywho,
let's continue.
Let's go right into the first category, which is always fighting games. This is a bit of a random one. So there is a collaboration, excuse me, between Meiji's the Choco snacks, like chocolate snacks, the Kinoko and Takenoko snacks, which usually I'm sure like people who know Japanese culture in some way will recognize these boxes, right, when you look at them. And then like the so basically it's like a cookie shaped into a mushroom for one, and then another one shaped into like a bamboo shoot or whatever, a little bamboo sprout thing, covered in chocolate as well. They're both cookies, so it's like cookies and chocolate essentially. So yeah,
it's weird that in Hawaii we only have the mushroom. I have never seen the bamboo one out in the wild.
Yeah. We both, I believe we both have here in Cali, the bamboo one and the mushroom one. I definitely had the mushroom before. I don't think I have the bamboo too often, so I can't really say like, oh, which one's my preferable one? Because that's like the it's like one of those things in Japan. It's like, which one do you like? You know, what do you prefer more? It's kind of like Pepsi versus Coca-Cola kind of thing. And here in the U.S., you know. There's one of those like age-old questions, right? And of course, in this tweet, they asked a question, and I guess there was some sort of sweepstake or something, like some sort of contest or something. It says the winner, or no, I guess you like answer the question here in this tweet, and then you have a chance to win something here. It says the winner will be sent to all players as a special piece of avatar gear. This is going on from the 12th to the 24th of September. So I guess it's actually going to be happening in the future, technically. So this will be happening on the Tuesday. So yeah, right when this episode is posted. So yeah, that's actually okay. Wow. So there is a contest coming up. Yeah, the future, right? There's a contest coming up as we record this. So that's pretty neat. But I also wanted to point out the art for it, right? You got Jury and Chun-Li, you know, enjoying the snacks. Chun-Li, though, I like Chun-Li making the choice of the mushroom because I recognize the mushroom more, right? And then Jury, of course, the chaotic one, is choosing the bamboo one. So, see, I'm not sure if, because I know the mushroom for sure. You have like pure chocolate on the top, but when it comes to the bamboo one, it seems like it's more cookie, just with the little with that color, chocolate coating, you know what I mean? So like when it comes to the mushroom one, you can eat it separately. So you can, if you just like in a mood for chocolate, just eat the chocolate, right? And then for whatever crazy reason you're in the mood for just the cookie part, which is the stem, you just eat the cookie part, you know, or eat the stem or whatever. When it comes to the bamboo one, I don't think you really have a choice. You just have to eat the whole thing, which Jury is definitely doing, because she's like throwing them in her mouth right now in the artwork. But yeah.
To me, this is a weird pairing when you think of it.
Kinda. I mean, they're both.
You have like an officer of the law, and then you have a gremlin.
Yeah, basically a gremlin. But I mean, they've been on screen in Street Fighter Cross Tekken and stuff like that. So it's not like this is the first time they're paired up like this. Yeah. But you know, because and they're both kick oriented, so that's why they're often paired like that. You know, also like old versus new. You know, because Chun-Li is definitely older.
As a like person that tries to avoid wearing white, I am screaming right now, going like, "You're on grass."
I know, yeah.
With white.
Yeah.
Watch when they get up, they just see grass stains.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst. Yeah. Even Jury to a degree is wearing white, so grass stains is about to happen, and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, how did this happen?" Yeah.
Time to eat the time. the Tide Pods to clean it, right?
Oh God. Don't bring that back, man. Jesus. That shit was so stupid. It's kind of like one of those like yeah, I did not get why it was a trend. So stupid. Anyway, so
it was Sir Charles Darwin. Like he rose from the grave and he just go like, "Show me this kid."
Yeah.
Begin.
Oh yeah, so the full name for each of the snack is Kinoko no Yama, which is the mushroom one, and then Takenoko no Sato is the bamboo one. So that's just to like clarify things. Basically this person Red Cyclone explains the context behind it. Although there are sister products from the same manufacturer, there are often controversy among consumers over which is more delicious. It started in 1980 and it still continues, so pretty old snack at this point. But yeah, they actually started in the 80s. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little older than that, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, pretty much that's the context of it. So yeah,
it's cute.
It's cute. It definitely is cute. The collaboration is cute. I like it. I like the art that comes with it. Street Fighter has always like been in these like random collaborations, right? I mean, we've had the Ninja Turtles one. We even had the Uniqlo one with all that cool artwork and that came with it, and like so on and so forth. So I wonder what will be the next one next. What will be the next one? You know.
It'll be well, too bad we don't have it anymore. Tower Records.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we had the Tower Records collab with Guilty Gear, but that's only in Japan, of course. Yeah. Surprising that's still going. Yeah.
I was gonna say Blockbusters. Oh wait, that's a dead franchise.
Yeah. I would be very surprised if Blockbuster made it in somehow. That'd be very
Rose from the grave. I would be scared.
Yeah, Rising from the Grave, man. Blockbuster. Along with Circuit City, remember that? You ever had a Circuit City in your around your place?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's where every time. Well, it was in our mall, and that's where my folks would just drop me off because they had the game center where you try the demos.
Yeah. Oh god. Speaking of the mall, right? Do you also remember Radio Shack?
Yep.
Yeah. They also had a standalone store. I remember that, but I especially remember seeing Radio Shacks and malls, man. In the mall.
Yeah.
It was a nice place to get electronic parts, like components, like resistors and all that stuff. So that's where I got my stuff there. When it comes to like building like certain little things for classes and stuff like that.
But what you building? Nothing.
Yeah. A Switch circuit board.
Turns it on. Missiles arm and ready.
Yeah. you hear the air horn and everything. Like, wait a minute, what'd you do?
What are you building, young man? Starlink.
Yeah. All right, enough of the tangent right here. So keep a little
tangent and nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah. I definitely had those snacks when I was a kid more for sure. And then and of course there's a separate quote unquote artwork for each of the characters, so you can actually see the full artwork for Jury for sure, legs and all. Same with Chun-Li.
I like it. It's just that I don't like the white background.
Yeah. I mean,
some sort of gradient or something.
Gradient or like a paint splat or something. You know what I mean? Like do the thing paint with Street Fighter.
Yeah, with their colors.
Yeah, like the Drive Impact colors. Like why not?
Or just have a fucking DJ in the back. Just...
Yeah. Wait, is this also something for Jamie? No, I think it's something else. But anyway, yeah, cool. It's cute. Pretty cool. All right.
Now it makes me want to go buy them.
I know, right? Yeah. I kind of want to get the bamboo one just to see like what's it like actually. Yeah.
What the whole hullabaloo is.
Yeah, what the hoopla is all about. Yeah, with the bamboo ones. Well, we got some sort of hoopla with KOF 15 with the new character coming up, which is Duel, who I believe has been around since 13, but I could be wrong, or 12 or something like that. One of those games. Someone can correct me somewhere. But anyway, let's check out the trailer.
Don't you mean Duel Maxwell?
Oh my god. He even has a ponytail too, so.
I know, right? Duel.
Yep. Also a practitioner of the snake style, like Aki from Street Fighter. Yeah, has long limbs, or I don't know if he stretches, but he's like very fast and has long range for sure. And it has a teleport.
He has the fog teleport like Kuro.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Unless he's just farting really hard.
Oh god, no. Please don't. Don't give him any ideas.
Don't give the mod people ideas.
Yeah. Pretty cool combos though.
Okay, I don't know if I'm having a what's it called, Mandela effect. I thought Ash's name had an E.
You're right. Yeah, I have not noticed that. That's so weird. Let me see. Oh, that one. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, right there, Ash.
Yeah.
It's like
I think it was just always without the E, but I don't know, whatever. Ash, by the way.
Ashe.
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 Ashe. Or is it Asha? For some languages. Got the big level 3.
I touch you.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Yep, so he's the second to last character, and then the next one is likely a female character. So yeah. I believe that would make it even, right? Because oh no, well, not counting the free update, you know, with Ganets here, but I think it would be even. Yeah. So it not counting Ganets, yeah, it is even of male and female characters. So yeah, next one in the winter will likely be a female character.
And I think I know what Dulon was saying at the end when he was doing his victory speech. He said, "You know how much shampoo do I use for this hair?"
No, yeah. He definitely said that, and conditioner. Don't forget the conditioner. Oh, that's a lot of shampoo and conditioner.
1 gallon.
Yeah, I know. The bathtub is gonna be so slippery if you're not careful after, if you don't wash it.
Oh well.
Oh well, yeah, exactly. Oh well. His roommates.
I mean, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have a bathtub. Maybe it's a walk-in shower.
Oh yeah. By the way, his roommates would probably hate him if they live in an apartment together.
That's why they ask him, "Can you shower last?"
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Yep.
It's like, why? Because the last time you went first, we almost died.
Yeah, I know. We almost slipped and fell to our death. Maybe he's like, good. That's what I want. Maybe that's what I wanted. Yeah.
It's like, and that's my problem. How?
Yeah. Yep. But then they can just count. Good. Yeah, he looks cool. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. It's just kind of a weird coincidence or funny coincidence that they both Street Fighter and KOF are having their sort of like Chinese characters with Snake style of all things too coming in. to their respective game. It's kind of a interesting coincidence there. Yeah.
Now we're just waiting for you, MK,
Oh yeah,
for
no,
your snake style.
do you remember? Don't you? Yeah. Do you remember Deadly Alliance? I think it was. With
Punchy, was it?
no,
Shang Tsung or
Shang Tsung.
Punchy?
Shang Tsung had the snake style. I remember that. It looks so fucking goofy. I mean, maybe a little more tolerable than Reptile's crab style. So stupid. I'll never be able to wash that away. That taste out of my mouth, man. Of Reptile's crab style.
I kind of wanna, if I ever meet Ed Boon, it's like, so how did this get past your guys' development floor?
Yeah, I know, right?
How did crab equal lizard?
Yeah.
Explain to me. Make a flow chart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if anything, Reptile should have had the snake style. It would have made way more sense, you know. But I guess it did. I guess it did look good at the time. I don't know. Whatever. Let me look up Duelon's like lore real quick. We'll just like go over it a little bit, like gloss over it just a bit, just to see like where or why or whatever he exists. He's called the Silent Assassin for sure. Oh, he actually debuted in 03. Okay. Which is what the KOF is that? KOF blah blah blah. Oh, 10. So KOF 10 is where he debuted. Okay. Let's see. Trying to see where his like alignment is and stuff like that, whether he's like good or neutral or evil or something. Doesn't say.
Well, they say he's an assassin, but you know, assassins can be good up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he was on the same team. Oh no, he was in the hero team for that time. Okay, that's weird. So he's like a protagonist at the time. That's so weird. He doesn't seem like a protagonist. He seems more like either neutral or anti-hero or something. I didn't really see him as like a hardcore villain. Maybe like a one-time like, oh, maybe a couple episodes kind of villain type of thing, and then he switches sides or whatever to being good. Oh yeah, story of course right there. So he is a member of the assassin group, the Hizoku clan, half brother of Xiaolon, which okay, is this character right here. That's kind of neat. Maximum impact. Okay. As a son of the clan's leader, he is known as Prince and is the eldest of Ron's sons. Like his brothers, he left the village in his youth to train and perfect his art. After Ron's betrayal, his reputation with the remaining members declined as he was labeled that traitor's son. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty interesting. In their team's ending, both he and Shen Wu respectively gave Elizabeth time to mourn over Ash's quote-unquote death. Okay, so he is kind of like a good guy, essentially. All right. Let me see. Anything else worth noting?
I like it.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of want to see what his alternate colors are.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we can find anything. That's promotional cards. Oh, this is a sprite for him. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, I didn't even notice his leg is like that. You see, it's like how his like foot is like angled like away and not pointing towards his opponents or whatever. It's pretty good.
My foot is actually broken.
Yeah, he always fights with a broken ankle. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Oh yeah, so that's Shenwu. Okay, okay. I forgot about. I kind of forgot about how or what Shenwu looked like for a moment there. Okay, that's 11. So yeah, it seems like he's been a good guy the whole way because he's like hanging out with like Benimaru, Elizabeth, yeah, of course Ash, which is another character that looks like a villain.
I wonder if like in some way Benimaru and Paul Phoenix met. They kind of like compare their hair,
Oh yeah.
their hair height.
Yes. Ah, man. If only we can also get Tekken Cross King of Fighters. That'd be pretty cool. And then Benimaru can have his little rivalry with Paul Phoenix. That would be pretty funny to see. All right, well, we got a little...
Sorry. When you said KOF versus Capcom, I just wanted to see Ono just pop out. Remember?
Or you mean Tekken? Yeah.
Yeah, but
either way, yes, Ono will pop out and be like, "Hey, where's Tekken Cross Street Fighter?" And then Rod's like, "Get out! No, get out! Go away! Out! No! Get out! Get out!"
It was more. It was more funny that Harada wanted to kick him out of there.
Yeah, he's like, he even like kicked him. He like tried to kick him and everything.
Like the boot, I was like, "Hey, no violence."
Yeah, even Harada was bringing out the medium kick, man.
He was almost doing the cannon for a tilt. Ah!
Yep, forward tilt in Smash terms, yeah. All right, so that's it for Dulon. Another character coming in. Another character for another game. We saw this one last time in a 12-second trailer, but now we see a 51-second trailer, which at least we see more of Brawlers. That's for DNF Duel, just to clarify things. So let's check it out.
What I do like about his trailer, you actually see combos.
Yes, yeah, they looks like they're learning. It looks like they're learning. It's still brief because look at the rest of the trailer, right? It's like 20 seconds of this, but give credit where it's due. They actually put it in combos and such. So yeah, show what he does. Yeah, so I don't think we got... Okay, we did get it released. Okay, cool. So, nice. Now they're actually on track now, like with how to do trailers and stuff like that. So, September 14th, so it's pretty soon, middle of September, coming in for DNF Duel. So, for those who are still playing it, are getting some content still, which is pretty good. There'll be another character coming in for the winter of this year before, of course, we switch over to the next year, which will have 2 characters. This upcoming one is going to be a new character and a new stage to go along with that. So nice. But what do you think of Brawler? From just what he looks and stuff like that.
He does have some ways to reel the opponent in, like that net.
Yeah, the net. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. The barrels,
that one. Mm-hmm. The sliding kick.
Yes, he's got a slide.
There was like a developer fight that he was using the sliding kick a lot to kind of like confirm, like continue to carry on.
Yeah.
Because there was like some points that like, oh wow, you're not gonna be able to hit him, this far away.
Yeah, this
slide kick.
cut. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
To cut in. Yeah, to cut the gaps and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty actually sounds pretty cool. Yeah, he even got flaming barrels and nets and chains and all kinds of stuff. Chain hook, kicks. He even has like the Yamazaki like sand kick that he did. Right there, yeah. And a little stanky leg kind of almost. Kick up sand as well. In this case, like dirt. Pretty neat. He's got exploding kicks too, which I don't know how he's doing that, but pretty cool. Oh no, I know what he's doing. Okay, so he actually has landmines deployed, and then he just kicks the mines towards them. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of unique take on the Brawler, because it's just more oriented with like chains and landmines for some reason, and like barrels and stuff like that. Kind of, you would think for a Brawler it'd be like, fists, kicks, and some knuckle duster or brass knuckle weapons and stuff like that. But he actually also has a sword, kind of, or like a club, actually, maybe even, that's like ridden with like chains, spikes, and landmines, which is kind of like remember that one dude from My Hero Academia, the lizard guy?
Oh yeah.
He had a weapon with like, he had a big sword made of a lot of other swords or something like that, or like knives and all kinds of shit. It's kind of like that. It's like reminiscent of this. And of course, when you wax it, it explodes. So it's kind of like also like Don Craig's battle spear, the mighty battle spear. Remember that one? The exploding spear. Oh yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Yeah, we'll get to that in that bit. But yeah, so reminiscent of that. And but yeah, on that, he looks like, he looks pretty cool for male character. I mean, he's got that design, the shit-eating grin kind of thing. He likes to fight, of course. He even has like a barbed wire necklace thing going on too.
And also, I was gonna say his jacket, also reminiscent of the Bancho, like
yeah, like gangster, yeah, kind of.
The delinquents, there you go.
Yeah, delinquents, yeah. He's wearing it like a cape. Yeah, pretty cool too. That's like extra gravy points. Extra gravy points, along with the bandages, some bandages and gloves and eye patch and everything. Scar-faced in there and all that. And some trivia for those who are familiar with Dungeon Fighter. He is the only Awakened class character to make it in here, besides of course what's his face, I think it was just Warrior. He's a boss, the final boss character that you can of course unlock when you play the game. So besides Warrior, besides the final boss character, Brawler is an actual playable character that has an Awakened class, unlike everyone else, which is kind of neat. I thought Spectre would be something like that, but I guess Spectre is just a subsidiary of a certain class, I guess. And other such classes too. So, yeah, and that, cool. Game is, yes, has its little sort of struggle because of the dry content for a whole year, but for those who are sticking with it, there is content coming in now, so it is what it is. Game still looks cool. He does look cool himself. The super looks pretty cool. It speaks his personality and stuff like that. His Korean voice is really cool. I like his Korean voice at that too. Was there anything else you wanted to comment on for Brawler or anything else DNF Duel related? Yeah. Good. All right.
It's good.
Yep. Another new character revealed in a rather peculiar way, at least for me anyway, is a character in Mortal Kombat 1. So Nitara is the next character revealed in here, and Mortal Kombat, you have to remember, it's actually coming up next week. So I actually went ahead and pre-ordered the game, and I even bought the deluxe edition and stuff like that. So I have the DLC pass and all that stuff, and I have Shang Tsung, because the pre-order bonus stuff. Anyway, Nitara is revealed, yes, but behind Nitara is none other than Megan Fox, of all actresses.
McGonagall Fox.
Yeah, McGann. Yeah. No smoke.
I wonder if she made all those noises
Yeah.
in the recording room of her screaming.
Nah, I don't think so. That's probably like sound effects or whatever.
I know, but it would be cool if she, if he can do that.
Yeah.
And it'd be like less on the SF team going like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, and she kind of looks like her because which is that's supposed to be the intention. Kind of looks like her. Yeah.
It's cool to be in the game, because I'm not really just voicing it. It'll be like she's kind of me.
I'll steal Datusha and kill you with it. You are welcome to try.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
A lot of people saying that's Quan Chi.
As I've been doing.
Oh.
So if you go back a bit, when she was fighting Astra, there's a guy in the back doing mystic stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see it. Okay. And okay. Oh, that kind of does look like Quan Chi. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a hint of the next DLC pack, which is probably Quan Chi.
Wait, I thought he was part of that. The first DLC.
That's wait, is it Quan Chi? No, because wait.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung is just a bonus, so these doesn't count. I know it's what's his face? Ermac.
Ermac. Yeah, Ermac.
Takeda. I guess it is Quan Chi, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just check after. But anyway,
write it out.
Yeah.
Write it out.
Yeah, write it out.
Brawler.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's the next that's season 2 DLC.
Oh yeah, it's just Vin Diesel himself, not his characters,
no,
nothing.
It's his car.
Oh, the Dodge a char. It's like it's either a Challenger or a Charger. Just I guess it depends on the movie, but I think it is a Charger. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's Nitara.
The chick is disgusting.
Mm. Oh yeah. She also has an instant air dash or whatever, right? So she will be played by a number of people for sure.
Also, if you did play KI, she kind of feels and looks like a I forgot the vampire chick in KI.
Yeah. It starts with an M, I believe.
Mira, I think.
Mira, something like that. Yeah, right. Moira? No, is it Moira? I don't know. Something like that.
Morticia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it though, right? I don't think we've seen the cameo character revealed either. It's just Nitara. And there's her fatality.
I kind of want her to just put, just tweet like, yes, all these screams and unearthly growls. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
In the recording booth.
Yeah, there you go. Quan Chi is in it, so yeah. Quan Chi confirmed. Quan Chi is in the first DLC pack. Along with
it's kind of funny,
yeah.
Like everybody except for Quan Chi is looking at the camera. What is
he's
Quan
like
Chi
looking up? Yeah, he's looking up, or at least like looking to the side. Well, I think even Takeda's not looking at the camera either. He's like looking off to the side. Omni-Man is.
Well, I know. Quan Chi is like looking up, then he's gonna go down, and then the screen's gonna fade to black and white. It's like thinking deep with the deep.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right.
Speaking of the deep, he's gonna be apparently in the
Oh, the spin-off. Yes.
Yeah, the spin-off.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
Which I'm gonna be like, oh god, here we go.
I maybe they'll actually do the meme of him doing like the deep thoughts with the deep or something. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. I would actually look forward to that. I want that. So, yeah, Mortal Kombat 1's, man, it's closing in, man. Yeah,
it's closing in. All I pray for this game is success and stable online connection.
Yeah. That's definitely one important thing to pray for sure.
And I hope they kept the equality thing. You know, when someone rage quits.
Oh yeah, quitality. Yeah,
Quitality or something.
Yes, that would be pretty great. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. They
because what was it like? The last Mortal Kombat, like you had like a little small symbol, right, above your under your username, saying like if you have this means you're a rage quitter or something.
I know Street Fighter 5 had that for sure.
But it was so dumb. Like some people wear that as a badge of honor. It's like there's no honor in that.
Ironically, for at least Street Fighter 5 anyway, it actually looked cool because it was a Grim Reaper, like a badass looking Grim Reaper or something like that. So they kind of screwed up on that part, I think. If that is true, of course. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking funny. So yeah. So yeah, that literally is how they revealed Nitara. That's so weird, right? Like they talked about Megan Fox along with Nitara. So I think that's funny.
Which is more funny that there is the meme going around how to make your game successful, hire her, because she was in Diablo 4. So and Diablo 4 fucking is a great game and it did well. So it's like, oh shit. Come on, Capcom. Get on it. Make a character.
Right. Capcom with Megan Fox. That'd be pretty weird. Who does she voice if that's the case? Either a brand new
Ingrid.
Ugh, God, that'd be so fucking weird. You're so desperate for Ingrid at this point. God damn, man. You want anyone to voice her at this point. Oh my god.
Yeah. They put it Ingrid and she's voiced by Tara Strong. Fuck yes, I'm gonna be like, thank you.
Well, no, not Tara Strong, Megan Fox. Like,
nah.
You're just talking about, oh, Capcom, you gotta bring in Megan Fox. Oh, yeah, you should be voicing Ingrid because I'm desperate.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Fine. She'll they'll make Megan Fox, but it'll be like a female version of Alex. There you go.
Wait, what?
I said, what if they bring in Megan Fox, but her character is a female version of Alex?
As long as she's cool, I'll pick her up. As long as she's cool.
She does no grapples though.
Then that's not Alex. Then that's not like, Alex. Then
you're not Alex.
Then that's not the female version of Alex. Then you just completely ruined the bit here.
Yep, the ruinator.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the character that should have been in MK 11 instead of Spawn. Should have been the Violator.
All right.
Then Spawn comes back.
Okay.
Comes into MK1.
Yeah. If only Spawn made it into MK1 instead, right? That'd be actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unless Todd said otherwise, going like, hey, can you put him again?
What's the publisher for Spawn? Is it Dark Horse? Is someone?
Horse.
Okay. So yeah. If Dark Horse is okay, if Todd says okay, yeah. Definitely. Hopefully they can extend that license.
They'll also have to tap onto David Keith to go like, hey, can we have your voice again?
David, you mean?
Nah, I'm Japanese style.
Japanese style. Oh my god, man, what is going on with? I think that Pepsi's fucking you up, dude.
It's not. It's only. Oh, it's expired. It's expired.
Oh my god. Oh man, that's it.
Continue drinking.
Yes, continues drinking it. Yep. Well, anyway, let's get on to.
It's good.
Yeah, it's soda. It doesn't really go bad, quote unquote. It's just like just
It doesn't go bad. It just goes flat.
It does. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's in a can, then not so much. But if it's in a bottle, maybe.
Bottle, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme because he's in this movie. He's in this game
words against this.
Yeah, he's in this game nonetheless as a skin for Johnny Cage. That's the context of it. So let's remember that.
We'll let this ride, and then we'll say our 2 bits.
Yes. Oh, even the voice is actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's so weird. I like that. Hey.
I mean, it is a FCG like.
What? FC Zawa, what is going on with you? What is going on?
I'm tired. My fucking niece is watching freaking I don't know who turned on Critical Role, but it's that episode.
What is going on with you, bro?
Can you turn off that episode? You should not be watching that episode. Do not watch that episode.
What does that have to do with your wording, man? Oh my god.
FGC is fucking fresh cut grass, but can you fucking turn off that episode? Turn off that episode. You're not allowed to watch it.
Oh.
Go watch Grave of the Fireflies. It's much better.
God damn it, man. FCG. What?
Fresh grass. Thanks,
Fresh
San Rigo. No, go look up Fresh Cut Grass.
I know,
San
I
Rigo.
know that, but that's still a mistake nonetheless. Twice. David Keith, FCG. Okay, let's continue watching.
I'm gonna own it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it for me.
It will be great. I'll be a kickboxer, you a street fighter.
The answer is still no.
I still don't understand Johnny's stuff. Is it a counter? Is it don't do anything and you get an auto hit?
I think it is a counter. I think he's one of those characters that have a counter super. But I'm not too sure. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Wait, what did it say when you hit the button? Hold on.
You didn't hear it?
I'm trying to.
More back.
I hold on.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just confirming. I'm not hearing things. Okay.
All right, kids.
Okay, so
We seen how it looks.
right.
You want to go first, or should I?
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
All right. Context for this skin of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude,
It
yeah.
is Bloodsport.
Yes.
It is from the movie Bloodsport.
Yes.
My gripe is it does not fucking look like Jean-Claude in any fucking way.
Yeah. Okay. So I see what they're going for, right? It's supposed to be a more younger Jean-Claude Van Damme, but with the style and everything, what they're trying to go for, it does obscure things, right? So so in a sense, it is Jean-Claude Van Damme, but it's in the style of MK1, so that's why it does get lost quite a bit. Yeah. So it's kind of hard because like you can bring in the argument like, oh well, what about all those celebrity appearances in like cartoons and stuff like that? It's like some of them work, some of them don't.
Yeah, some of them work. Yeah.
And some of them don't. And like, you know, Simpsons for example, like it kind of vaguely resembles them, but not really, because they're, you know, I mean, not one thing, it's all yellow, but like,
Yeah, they're yellow.
yeah, well, you know, but it's still within the style of the Simpsons, right? Of the way ways being drawn and stuff like that. So I'm not like too like on fire with this whole argument, whether it looks like him or not. Like, yeah, it doesn't look like him 100%, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, this doesn't look like him at all, or you know, like some people are on Twitter right now. It's just
Twitter right now.
that's a controversial thing right now. What's going on with MK1? It's just Jean-Claude, you know, how he looks and stuff like that.
I mean, and then you can put the, but then people do bring up the argument. It's like how you know did NetherRealms go from like actually having Terminator and Rambo looking like their actors to like, what is this?
Right. Yeah, because like the style back then, that was different too. So that one I think probably translated better when it comes to realism, versus this where they're trying to go for something else and doesn't quite land as well. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Because I do see both sides of it. It's like it does kind of look like him, but the style is making it lose that.
Off.
It's off. Yeah, it's making it lose that translation. So
would you say it's in that territory of Uncanny Valley, or it's just like scraping the surface?
Scraping the surface a little bit, I would say. Yeah, I don't know.
Right now, I'm trying to look for that tweet. Like someone actually like posted up like,
oh, I think
they made a touch up.
I like the tweet. Hold on. Yeah, this one. I think this one. Yeah. Okay. So
you see,
it definitely.
I believe the one on the far right is the
modified one. That's the touch. That's the touched up one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, see, then I would be like, yeah, the one on the right.
Yes.
Actually looks like him, and also a little bit youthful.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think here looks a little more like him, but that's like the artwork version. But in game, there's a bit of a problem here. Yeah. So you can definitely see sort of the problems, the sort of flaws, right?
It's like it's like that, not that old trope, but you know, like, oh, we're gonna have a skin on this character, but not fucking like actually wrap around the character. It's just like dropped on them. Like you don't rig it
like
correctly.
that. Yeah, kind of like that territory too. Like in some angles, it kind of looks like him. I can kind of see that.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah, in some angles, right? But it's just like, I don't know. A lot of it does get lost in angles like this, for example, right? When they're doing certain expressions because of how animation works and whatever, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. I think overall, like the execution, yes, could have been better, but I still think there are some moments where he does look like Jean-Claude quite a bit. You know? Yeah.
Because like the lip syncing movement is also kind of like
weird.
I forget which word he said, but it looks like his lips like stretched out too much. There it is.
Oh, yeah. It looks like they really tried to Hollywood, yeah. Bollywood.
It's like, are you trying to kiss Johnny?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to do that smug like little air kiss? Like,
yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, like very few frames too. Like it kind of loses the angle. Yeah, this is probably the angle they took from. Yeah, this is exactly this is pretty much the exact angle. That's pretty funny actually.
You know who they could have, like, if they couldn't get Jean-Claude Van Damme to, be their model or
Mm-hmm.
inspiration, should have been the actor that they used for the first MK movie from
Oh.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, when you think of like rigging faces and stuff, I think his face will be a little bit more
Mhm.
easier-ish,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because they got what's his name, the original Raiden, right, from the MK movie.
Yes. They got that.
Yeah.
They got him for MK11 actually, right? So,
Yeah.
all right,
As a
somewhat.
skin, so
as a skin,
it's
yes.
So it's like it's like somewhere it's like they gotta probably find the right I guess profile pic to base off their
Oh my god, yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's the nose, I think.
The
that's
nose and
why.
the eyelids too, like the eyes too, like they're too deep in. It looks like, and so
They're too deep in, and like young John Claude, his eyebrows weren't like his eyebrow muscles weren't like fucking
yeah, it literally,
like deep. It was like actually like a nice,
yeah, it's
a
definitely
nice shape.
yeah, it's definitely the nose and like the brow, like the bone where the brow is, and like also the eyelids too, and like how deep his eyes are too. The in-game model is too deep, and the correction is popping them out.
Okay,
Yeah,
just looking at his eyebrow muscles, because like
yeah,
his current one, not the modded one. I was like, wow, he looks like he's Super Saiyan 3, the fucking bulky ass eyebrow muscles.
kind of,
like, just, like,
yeah. It's like kind of along those lines. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, his eyes are too small too. The current model, yeah, it's also just combinations of just it's too deep. The eyelids are also off, and his eyes of itself is too small, and his nose is just not prominent enough, like Van Damme's. He's got that European face, so it's just, yeah, it looks like it's too low or something. Something's going on. Yeah, it's too low. It's like pointing too low. It's
I
yeah.
wonder if there's gonna be a lot of if you're using the Jean-Claude Van Damme's skin,
Yeah.
when you win around, I wonder if there's gonna be like him referencing like some of the movies he's been
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. I'm
Because
not sure.
I like those little like touches.
The Easter eggs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like if he's fighting I don't know, let's say Takeda, he goes like, hey, you remind me of this other fighter that we did like a big movie together.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Arnold, like something like trying to say like he reminds him of Jet Li for Expendables.
Yeah. Yeah, so just like there's tweets like these, right? It's like, oh, this looks dead on like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and then there's other tweets. It's just like, no, it doesn't look like him at all, or whatever, right? So it's like polar opposites, just complete polar opposites. And I'm kind of like in the middle, like, yeah, in some angles it does look like him, but in a number of angles it doesn't. Like, look at it, that does not look like him. It does not look like him, and then of course someone fixed it, right? And it really brings out the flaws and such. If you're trying to look
and it's also, and also it looked as we were trying to say, in-game model currently flat. He looks flat.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like
the pop. Like, I don't know. It's just something's not popping.
cheekbones.
Yeah.
He doesn't have fucking cheekbones.
Yeah. It is definitely on the flatter side too. Yeah, definitely you're right. It's just yeah, it just doesn't pop out enough. And then
Now, the question is this model gonna have the same demand of fixing, like how Chun Li's face was in
Oh,
Marvel
you're
vs.
right. Yeah,
Capcom
maybe
Infinite.
they'll fix it. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see if they'll follow through with that. That is an interesting point because that it
I
has
was reading
happened.
it.
It has happened with characters like Chun Li, right? It was so bad, you know, that they had to go back to the drawing board. You know, and same with Sonic, right? With the movie, it was so bad that they definitely fixed it, right? They had to go fix it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
I was reading the last one. The last one looks like a default FIFA skin.
That's all I was about to point out too, but I'm glad you pointed out as well because I was like eyeballing that. That's so funny. It does look like a FIFA soccer player.
No, FIFA or in general, like the default skin when you're making a character.
Yeah.
And then you do your little fixing. And
Yeah. I kind of see like, okay, so in this angle, I kind of see more of Jean-Claude, but when you look at it like at this angle, it's like oof. Man.
It's like that weird thing. Is like, wow, your side profile is so good. Then that little turn is like,
ooh, like it has that difference. Yeah, it's such a difference, you know. The
it's
angles,
like, ooh,
man.
honey, can you just turn just there? But you're not gonna see all of me. Good. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro. But that's the reality. Yeah, that's what happens. What was the polar opposite I saw? It was I think it was Fighting Game Daily or something that says something against that. Fighting Games Daily. Yeah, I'm gonna be with you. This does not look like Van Damme at all. The body is perfect. The face is too different. Hopefully, it's a work in progress. And maybe it is. And maybe it's just an old trick. Yeah.
Maybe it's an old model, but they needed to like just throw it out there so that the investors and I guess Jean-Claude's own what are they called, agency or whatever, has actual like proof, like, hey, we're doing something. Don't worry, we're not like all smoke and mirrors.
Work in progress. Yeah, work in progress kind of thing.
We have something for you to see.
Yeah. Right. It's I don't know. It's just yeah. I think it's the eyes too. Like I've been saying, the eyes are too small. Like look how prominent his eyes are in that shot, for example. And see when he looks up. Yeah, it's like right at the last.
I do hope that the final, let's say the final model, he does not have the bandage wraps. Like take it off, because if it is based off Bloodsport, just have him be barehanded.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, this shot too, like his eyes need to be a little bigger. They need to bring out the eyes more.
Does it look unleveled? His eyes, like in that shot, don't move it.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's tilted?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe you're right. Maybe a little bit.
Holy shit! Holy shit! We're like dissecting him. Like
we're really cutting. We're really cutting into this, aren't we? Yeah. I really do hope it is just like a earlier thing, which does happen. Yes.
Yeah. Which again, I'll for those
give
that
some
don't
doubt.
know, on some level of video game or movie production or TV production. Sometimes they have the whatever they have.
Yeah.
And then just have a better, end product.
Right.
Because mostly all these like stuff that you would say, ooh, this looks unfinished. It's like, well, the reason why they have it out there is just to kind of shut the investors up.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a work in progress type of thing, but they just wind up showing the thing to the audience, which can like make or break sometimes too. So that's what kind of sucks about the production side of things versus the artistic side of things too, like the sort of business practices versus the artist side of things. It's like, this is what we got, right? But of course, with time, just like with everything, it gets better, right? With art, that's how it works. But business aren't about that time. Yeah.
Like, I could say like how when we had the Bayonetta 3 trailers coming out,
Yeah.
there was like the first initial trailer was like, holy crap, this looks beautiful, but you can tell it's chugging. And then when I guess the last trailer came out, I was like, okay, it looked like they polished some areas. It looks smoother now. Okay.
Yeah, these things happen all the time. Yeah,
It's nothing new, everybody. It's an actual like
right. It's an actual practice, unfortunately. Like the trailer that you see is the older version of the development cycle, right? Or whatever it is. So at least a lot of times anyway. Are there exceptions? Absolutely, sure. Like either on time, maybe, right? That's possible, but it's definitely difficult, you know, because it takes time. Guess what, right? Because it's an artistic thing. That's how it kind of works. But just going off of this trailer, these footage and stuff like that, I can't say definitely it does not look like him. Would I say at all? Maybe that's not a bit of extreme, but it definitely does not look like him completely either, right? So
yeah. Just give the art team a little bit more time.
Yeah, exactly. I think they know the fixes. It's just that they need the time to be given a chance, you know, to actually do it. Right. All right. Well, that's pretty much it on that side of things when it comes to character reveals and stuff like that, right? Yeah, that's all we got for fighting game stuff. We managed to make an hour out of that. So,
as always,
yes, because we like to talk about these things. But anyway, let's get into the Frontline side of things with this. There was a bit of a delay there for a second, but we got it. All right, so let's open this Frontline with something outlandish, right? Little to do with video games in a way, but it kind of does because it's crypto, right? And it kind of creeped into video games in some way or form, one way or the other. Digital currency, you know what I mean? So this is so outrageous that I thought, hey, maybe it's worth bringing it up here. So there was a Turkish crypto boss. I guess he was charged with something, and he, after found, I'm assuming, guilty of something, he is sentenced to 11,196 years in jail after stealing $2 billion. So yeah. 11,196 years in jail.
Where is it?
Justice.
Yeah.
I have my spoon or fork, but this will have to do.
This will have to do. Yes, exactly. So okay.
I mean, is it justice? I guess.
Yeah, so justice has been served one way or the other, I guess, right? So
but again, like, how?
Yeah, I guess it's just that bad. I mean, I guess in Turkey, don't steal people's money, right? Don't try to commit fraud in Turkey. You know, that's how the law works over there.
Codex went offline in April 2021, and the CEO, I'm not gonna even remotely try to pronounce his name before I get a bullet into my head, went missing, leaving more than 400k members without access to their combined
2 billion, I think.
$2
billion. Yeah.
He was founded and arrested in
Albania
in
2022.
I wonder who ratted him out.
Probably just other business people.
Probably other employees, or probably that one family member that just hated his guts and just hey.
Backstabbing, man. That's what happens in business if you fuck with too many people, right? A lot of backstabbing. So CEO of former Turkish crypto exchange Thodex, or Thodex, could be. Farouk Ozer, I'm just gonna go with that, has been sentenced, 196 years in jail after stealing $2 billion from customers. So he was stealing from customers. That's fraud, obviously. And I guess that justifies for that many years in jail, right? So it's just to ensure that even if you try to reduce it somehow, he still has that many years. I mean, yeah. It's just to ensure that he's in jail, for a long time, pretty much. Because I guess Turkey hates his guts or something. I don't know. But it's pretty fucking brutal, if you ask me. I mean, why not just say lifetime then? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Then again, I'm not an expert in justice and the law and stuff.
There are lifetime sentences. Like you would hear like 4 life sentences and stuff like that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But when you look at this 11.2k years in jail, it's like,
yeah.
Are you guys gonna perform necromancy to bring him back every time he dies?
I know, right? And then just put him back into jail just because he has to.
Oh no, he'll just still be in his cell, and they'll just be like,
yeah, just whatever necromancy spell, whatever, right? Just bring in Quan Chi,
Quan Chi, and he'll be like, I don't know this spell.
Yeah.
It's like, but you're the master of necromancy. Oh, that was the old me.
Yeah.
It's what
this is MK1 Quan Chi, so he's kind of clumsy. Yeah. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
No, clumsy. No, he doesn't do it necromancy. He does with life and everything.
Oh no.
Like the total opposite of him.
No. Oh, that'd be pretty bad.
It's like, oh, that would be funny. Everyone's like, wow, he's gonna summon dead. Why is he summoning flowers and fucking like little deers fighting with him? It's like,
yes, the abundance of flowers. So yeah,
razor leaf. That's his That's his projectile.
Yeah,
he just like flicks it.
Okay, so he was also sentenced on various other charges, so including fraud, leading a criminal organization, money laundering, all stemming from the now collapsed crypto exchange Thodex. Okay, so it's not just fraud, it's also other things. Of course, they tend to like try to throw as much shit at you as they can to make an excuse to, I guess, do that much. Ozer's 2 siblings were also sentenced in connection to what happened with the exchange, so it's not just him, it's other people as well. It looks like it might have been a family issue or something like that too, or just business stuff too as well. I don't know, but who ratted him out or whatever, hiring private investigators and blah blah blah, whatever. It could have been anything at that point. But yeah, he's sentenced for that long, so that means he's pretty much done with life. That's it, man. I don't know how you can get yourself out of there, because I don't think you even have the money to pay off all that stuff, to bail out from that much sentencing. That's why I probably did that much, to ensure that he's in jail no matter how much bailing he has, right? Or bail money, so yeah, if this is all real, of course, I mean, this could all be fluff and whatever, it could completely exaggerate, but I don't know, just the idea of it is just it is pretty funny and bombastic. And then but of course, then again, this is Turkey, because we don't know how Turkey works, right? Yeah, it could be, their justice system could be completely different, kind of like how Japan works too. I mean, their stuff is pretty different too from ours, and I'm not gonna even go into that.
Well, in my mind right now, because of the whole like this many years and sentences and whatnot, I wonder if this is Turkey trying to show like the rest of the world, like, hey, crypto mining is still a thing.
Perhaps
Maybe this is like a statement, like going like, hey, if you're still doing this shit, stop it.
Perhaps, yeah. It probably is like a message of sorts of how they feel towards crypto and all that stuff too. Like, hey, don't fuck with us, kind of thing. Maybe.
Also, people, when we say crypto, we meant like crypto mining, not Superman's dog. Let's get that right.
Or Superman's dog.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be pretty funny if someone actually got that mixed up. But yeah. it was pretty outlandish, so that's why I thought it was worth at least bringing it up to some extent. So, all right. Next though, now is actually going into video game related news. Okay, so let's lead up to this with the situation with Martinet, because you know, yes, he is now a Mario ambassador, not the voice actor for Mario anymore. There was a point, I guess, where oh wow, you got the little pin.
Yeah. Well, my boss brought this back last year,
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
which is funny. She didn't go to the California one. That one was straight from Japan. I was like,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I was like, well, I told her if I knew you were going to Japan, I would have asked you to go stop by Akihabara, but you might have gotten lost.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So anyways, this comes from during a con called Galaxy Con in Austin, Texas, I believe, during a Q&A, and somebody asked, like, what does it mean to be a Mario ambassador? And Martinet actually revealed that he just actually doesn't know. He doesn't know what it means. He just says, I don't know what that is yet. So I don't know if this is like coming after the video came out or no. After they shot the video, rather, and then he still doesn't know what it means, or you know, or maybe that could have been him just like throwing a red herring, like, oh, I don't know what it means, I don't, you know, like he didn't want to like reveal too much.
Keeping it like, well, fuck, what's the clause or not the agreement?
Right.
With every
the NDA or whatever, right? Like, so yeah. So
don't break this shit.
Yeah,
or else we break you.
That might have been him. That might have been him, like trying to throw the attention away from that, so that way he doesn't, like, you know, potentially
slip up.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that could have been that, but or you know, it could have been true. Like he still doesn't know what it means.
And he very like heartfully goes like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah,
I'm just writing this.
Yeah, I'm just doing the video and I'm just gonna do what they tell me to do, whatever, you know, at this point. But nonetheless, though, there was a video, or no, excuse me, let me read the rest of this. It says, but he reassured the crowd that he's not retired, so maybe at some point he can probably come back to voicing Mario. Maybe the next set of Mario games is going to be very different, and maybe it's asking for a different Mario, right? So maybe that's why. Or it could be a multiverse game, right? You know how the multiverse trend is kind of still a thing, I guess. Maybe it could be a different Mario, and then you have the OG Mario kind of interacting and stuff like that. I don't know. But he said he's not retired, right? So maybe that means he's still voicing different characters at this point, or just, I don't know. We definitely don't know. Just like
if we take it literally, he's Mario ambassador. Doesn't mean that he's not still gonna voice, you know, like Waluigi, Luigi, and Wario. Maybe it's just Mario, the character that's just now
different,
off his palette.
Yeah,
not off his plate. You know,
that could be possible. Yeah. That definitely is a possibility up there, for sure, or it is possible. So yeah, we don't know if it also includes Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. Maybe that's why he says that he's not retired. Maybe that means he's voicing those other characters still. But Mario, so it's just, then it is kind of weird though, if we are gonna go with that theory though, because it's like, why just Mario, right? Like, if we don't know exactly what's going on. Like, it could be just like a solo Mario game with nobody else except Peach and maybe Bowser or something, right? Nobody else, right? That means no Luigi, no Wario, no Waluigi, right? Specifically, and just have Mario do his new thing or something. I don't know. But there was a video, an unofficial video. Let's bring it up. Let me see. Bring this up here. And there is a link behind it, I believe. So,
all right, everyone, get your tissues.
yeah.
Get a blanket. Hold your cat, hold your dog, hold your bird.
Let me actually just bring it up on
Freaking-
YouTube. Sorry, I thought it would be a link, but
You know, speaking of like holding your cats or your pets, I wish they were legal in Hawaii. I would love to own a capybara.
oh yeah.
What is that? It's my dog. It doesn't look like a dog. It's a rare breed.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even, dude, I didn't even realize there was a Super Mario Brothers Wonder Direct. I didn't realize. Wow, I missed out. But I mean, not that I'm gonna get the game actually anyway. So.
Mhm.
Oh, and there's a Gargoyles remastered coming to Switch. Oh man, the classic game. Oh man.
All right, so my fucking small sidetrack.
Yeah.
My big brain is saying that because they're remaking this, they're actually following up to what they fucking promised us for 5 years. Is continuing the animated series and foregoing fucking the Goliath Chronicles, because that, I'm sorry, the Goliath Chronicles was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's really weird. It's on IGN but not on Nintendo. That's so weird. Why is that?
So it's fake.
It could be a deep fake. You think? That'd be so weird. But anyway, let's just watch the video.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Charles. Woohoo!
Oh man,
Today
that
is
voice.
a very big day for Nintendo, the Mushroom Kingdom, and for me. Now, you may know me for voicing characters from Nintendo's games like Super Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Luigi.
Oh man.
I'm happy to share with all of you that I'm stepping into a brand new role as the Mario Ambassador. Woohoo! Traveling around the world, sharing the joy of the Mario family, and being able to continue meeting with all of you wonderful fans who I cherish absolutely the most is a great, great honor. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of you at events around the world in the years to come. Let's go! Over to Mr. Miyamoto.
チャールズさんこんにちは。皆さんこんにちは。チャールズさん、あなたと初めて会ったのは随分と前のことで、マリオとその仲間たちが登場するさまざまなゲームやプロジェクトを通して長い道のりを一緒に。
If I was there, I'd be like, Miyamoto-san,
あなたが初
can
め
we
て
just
マリオ
like
の声を担
spread
当した
your
のは1996
your
年
your
の
jacket just
Oh, yeah, just a little
bit
bit.
the Mario.
Yeah, it's just see Mario. Yeah.
PR ビデオを一緒に撮ったりしましたね。
Papa. Yeah, so that's
世界中を旅して
huh,
イベントに足を
interesting.
運びファンの皆さんに楽しくマリオの声を披露して笑顔を届けてくれました。あなたはいつも人々に喜びを届けることを優先してくれるので、とても素晴らしいマリオのアンバサダーになっていただけると思います。ご覧になっている皆さん、この新しい役割になってチャールズさんはこれからも世界中を旅してファンの皆さんと直接
So is he literally just being paid to just be at cons and stuff like that?
今年10月に登場するスーパーマリオブラザーズワンダーから
Right, that is a point to clarify, right? Starting with the upcoming Mario game with the elephant and everything, right? That's where we're gonna hear the new Mario, so that's gonna be really interesting to see how this is gonna pan out and such like that. And maybe we will hear some of that in the direct. Maybe we can check it out. Actually.
あなたの献身的な努力、才能、そして京都の料亭では出入り口で頭をぶつけそうになっています。
That's really
あ
funny.
なたの背の高さも印象に残っています。
Yeah.
私たちの
Yeah, because a lot of establishments, they're pretty small because because Japanese people are still shorter on average than your typical American or Western people too.
So it's
あ
like
なたに命を
it's like good luck, all you 6-footers.
Yes,
You're
yeah.
gonna be like boonk.
Yeah.
Learn to bend your back or squat.
I'm kind of like on that verge too, because since I'm like pretty close to 6 feet, like I'm kind of getting a bit of that
これからも
whenever I go.
任天堂ファンと盛り上がってくれることを楽しみにしています。そしてマリオファンの皆さん、私たちと共にチャールズさんを称え、彼の新しい役割での活躍にご期待ください。 チャールズさん、本当にありがとうございました。Thank you very much, Charles.
Thank you so much, Papa! For many years, it's been a privilege to be able to bring your amazingly wonderful characters to life. I am completely honored and joyed. Thank you. My favorite thing in the world is to meet Mario fans, fellow Mario fans like me, because I'm just so grateful for your joy and happiness and enthusiasm. I think all that we're here to do, or all that I'm here to do, is to touch your hearts, to make you smile, to make you laugh, and bring a little bit of that magic of happiness. And it's been such an
Sorry.
honor.
I guess I was slightly.
What happened?
Yeah.
To
Slight touch of the space bar. The space bar. Sorry.
And our happiness and our joy through great games. And to all Mario fans around the world, I look forward to meeting you at some future events. Okie dokie, let's go.
So yeah, I think this video was recorded way before GalaxyCon, so it seems like he still has not have like 100% of an idea of what
a good handle on like what it is.
Yeah, on what it is still. So it's I guess it's, in a way this still stands in a way, but I don't know. There's a lot of questions for sure, and we definitely don't know. He doesn't know 100% either, so it's like we just have to wait and see, I guess. But let me see if that direct maybe will point things. I don't know. We'll see. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Mario dies. Jesus. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'm happy that I met Charles.
Yeah.
And got his signature. Kind of made him laugh when I tried to do his Waluigi impression.
That's funny.
And he asked me, why Waluigi? I was like, well, when I was skinny, I always wanted to cosplay as him. And he's like, do it now. he almost wanted to go buy the booth that was next to him and buy the Waluigi hat. I was like, no. You don't need to buy.
Let's see if
hearing you, it was like I just hearing your, his approval or like
the thumbs up. Yeah.
Was enough for me.
Yeah. Let's see if.
Besides Mario, you can also play as Luigi, Peach.
Okay, you're doing announcer. You're doing this wrong. You need to sound like the Smash announcer. Toad.
Oh, yeah, Toad. Yeah.
Peach.
Yeah.
Luigi.
So exciting.
That was a little flamboyant for me. Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
The Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and friends
It actually doesn't seem too different. We'll see.
Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans.
Oh no.
Just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower.
Didn't they use this animation like that type of like swoosh thing?
Yeah, the sound effects are even like the same from like several games.
Like when it was turning into bubbles, I was like, wait, that's Sunshine.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sunshine. Yeah, the idea of it at least. But the sound effects for sure like sound very familiar from like several other games. Oh God. So are you still you like this version of Bowser?
He's a castle. That means I can get in. Yeah.
You can siege. You can.
I can go through the front door and the back door of this castle.
You can commit the siege on Bowser now. Castle siege. Oh God, he's so big. Dang.
That's what he said. Little child, what is you hiding in your little house gonna do?
Oh my.
Oh wow, it's kind of a little reminiscent of like the castles that you always have to conquer.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I like it.
To stop Bowser and save the flower.
Yeah, he's not talking on purpose because they don't want to reveal too much, I
Yeah,
guess.
they're keeping it like the lid quiet.
Yeah. God damn it.
Flower cake that serves fluff puff peeps.
Okay, let me see at the end if he like does anything else. I don't think so, right? Yeah. There's no like
So, I bet you Mario's new voice is whoa,
hey,
let's go. Like
no,
a
we're just
fucking,
like
low.
hey, I'm Mario. Wahoo. Like,
Oh, hi, Zoro.
oh yeah. So it's just basically Netflix Zoro. Hey, I'm Mario. I'm a plumber. Woohoo. Oh, by the way, I don't work for you.
I don't work. I don't work
for you. I don't work for you.
We're not brothers.
No. It's I don't work for you. You gotta bring out the raspiness. You gotta bring out that side of the vocal cords. I'm up for a drink. Yeah. I'm always up for drinking though. That was
Hey
Mario.
Zoro.
Go ahead.
Hey Zoro, go meet me in front of this store in 1 hour. Never sees him again.
Where's the store? Oh, that way.
It's
Okay.
this way.
It's this. No,
Yeah.
it's this way. Okay, I got it.
Okay. He goes the fucking opposite direction. It's like, you motherfucker.
Zoro, it's that way. I told you. It's that way. It's not that hard, man. Oh. Okay. Anywho. They definitely left it like that on purpose, just to, not to reveal Mario too much, it seemed like. But from the little tiny hints, though, it doesn't seem like too different, at least from those parts. Maybe when he's like up on the screen and just like does his thing, then we'll probably hear the differences, right, between Martinet and the new voice actor.
I like how you can see like through this little like pause shot that you did. Everyone has their own like personality. Daisy's like adventurous, Peach's hopeful, Mario's the hero, and then Yoshi's just like this fucking shell.
Yes, this red shell.
I don't know what the fucking shell does, but it's gonna be great.
Yeah, not even looking forward. It's just like looking at the shell. Doesn't even care what's in front of him. That's very.
Fucking slams into a
thwomp.
bomb.
Yeah, a bomb or a thwomp or whatever, man. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, in any case, Martinet is the Mario ambassador now, which we don't know what it means. He doesn't even know what it means entirely. So we're all in this together, and we'll find out, I guess, together in due time. That is one way to put it.
I think it's just as you are predicting. He's just being paid now, or he's just now the official face.
Yeah, he's the face.
Gets paid.
And gets paid to go to cons, to just spread more Nintendo stuff. I think that's pretty much what it is.
Which I think if he does show up at a con here again, I'm gonna try and find my fucking Super Mario RPG cartridge, and then if not, I'll just ask him to sign my original N64 cartridge.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm eating edamame.
That's right. And see, kids, sometimes it's good to have physical, versions of the games that you play, so you can have it signed and never play it again.
And never play it again.
That's why you always buy two. If you have the money, please don't.
Right. I'm gonna try the sriracha flavored edamame.
Watch, this man's gonna start like coughing, like red dust, and I'll be like, oh, there it is.
Oh man. I don't know why, but I'm reminded of the one time I did the Hot Ones challenge with my friends. That was a wonderful night on the toilet after that.
And this will be me if I was there on the outside of the door. What did we learn?
Oh.
Exactly. Now, can you be quiet? I'm trying to watch One Piece.
Yeah.
What episode? I don't know anymore. I lost track.
The sriracha flavor is pretty good. Not that spicy. Yeah. Alright, anyway. That's enough of that.
That's not real sriracha.
Yeah. Probably just an imitation of it, but it's good. Yo. Kind of tastes more like hot Cheetos almost. It's kind of, I'll take that. Anywho, enough of snacking for right now. Switch 2 has been talked about quite a bit. It's been the subject of rumors. This is also something we don't know about, but this has been kind of the hot topic on Nintendo's side of things. Because there's really like not much going on besides like the Martinet stuff. Mario Wonder, right? Super Mario Brothers Wonder. But meanwhile, right? Because we've been, hungry for a more powerful console from Nintendo. Because we have to admit, Switch is not really cutting it when it comes to like graphical fidelity and like the frame rate consistency. They really always have to like cut corners to have these games on, on the Switch. So stuff like this, right? According to a lot of places, let's just say at this point, new report says Switch 2 was shown to developers running the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 demo and used DLSS. Sounds like Nintendo is putting together a sizable upgrade, according to Spawnwave Media anyway. And he got that from Video Games Chronicle. I also wanted to bring up the point from was it this one? Let me see. Is it Okami? Yes, this Okami. Okami Games also had some things to say. Nintendo reportedly showed, so Switch 2 to developers behind the scenes at Gamescom. First reportedly by Jez Corden, a Eurogamer, or someone from Eurogamer. A souped up version of Breath of the Wild running on Switch 2 target hardware was shown. Didn't confirm a port. Nintendo hopes to release it by late 2024 or sooner. Video Game Chronicle reports the Switch 2 was able to run the Matrix Awakens demo, DLSS, visuals comparable to PS5 / Xbox Series X. And then, it's essentially pointing to the same source. So it's been talk of the town. What do you make of this? Like, I'm sure you've heard hints throughout, the course, especially nowadays. Anything you wanted to chime in on?
Bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
Until I see an actual like a
product
specs. Product spec. This is all wishful thinking because how long have we been, both of us or the half of the world's been harping on to freaking Nintendo to hurry up and make a Switch 2?
Years.
Because I'm sorry, Nintendo, yes, the Switch, lovely console.
Yeah.
Man, the age is showing.
Yeah, especially when Bayo 3 came out, man.
Bayo 3, like it was a miracle that thing. Your shit wasn't catching on fire.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That game can run like that, without catching on fire. But
because if it did, I'll be like, it's like So this is how my Nintendo career ends. Bayonetta making my shit catch on fire.
Mm-hmm. As much as I would like to believe all this stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm a, pretty similar answer. I would like to see an official reveal. And some people are calling out, yeah, this is bullshit. It's definitely going to throw off expectations, and it'll only bring disappointment if you really want to believe with this. Now, I can see the DLSS stuff being a thing, because DLSS does help with lower specs kind of builds to constantly run, or consistently, I should say, 60 frames per second smoothly. Because my rig is still considered like on the lower end, even with the upgrades and stuff like that. It's not like it doesn't have a fucking 4090 video card, and my processor is still, a 5,000 within the 5,000s of Ryzen 7. It's not the current one right now, so of course.
But it'll do the job.
It'll do the job, yes, of course. But it definitely needs some help, and that's where DLSS comes in. And I think that is going to be a prominent thing to help the Switch 2 or whatever it's going to be called, to run games at a more of a comparable rate with like PS5 and or whatever the current console is, and but with how Nintendo games usually go, they're not like the most demanding thing, but it would be nice to see like what would it look like with all these upgrades, right?
Yep.
Well, of course, when it comes to third-party stuff, right? Because Nintendo, I don't think they barely have any like Call of Duty stuff out there, right? And that's like a big moneymaker across the board. So it's, I'm sure Nintendo has their eyes on Call of Duty, especially with the upcoming stuff, once the Microsoft purchase completes, right? They have Call of Duty one way or the other. So, of course, it seems like it's all lining up, right? With like, yeah, Microsoft completing the deal. And then next up, we have Nintendo coming out with a new console, more powerful console to reasonably run Call of Duty and stuff like that. So it seems like all like lining up. So I feel like, yeah, I do believe some things, like the release date, some of the features, but still, with all that said, I think we just gotta see what the fucking thing looks like, what the actual specs are and whatever. Will it have the DLSS, and I think it will have maybe something similar to that, maybe some sort of AI technology to help run it smoothly, to make it look like upscaled, whatever, for it could be looking like 4K, 2K even, for all I care, as long as it runs stuff smoothly. I think that's all there is, to be had for a Nintendo console, as long as it has some sort of crazy gimmick, I guess, the Switch being like, the handheld console. I think they'll continue that, honestly, because that's like a good step in the direction, because tablets, all this stuff, right? The mobile stuff has been still relevant,
One could say that the mobile entertainment section of video games is dominating still. Like they ain't going away.
They're definitely not going away. It's Pandora's box at this point. There's no closing it back in, So I think they'll still keep those aspects, and I think it'll still be very reminiscent of the Switch for sure. So there is a lot to guess. Yes, still. I mean, what more could be said at this point? I see some things being true, but I also see other things like probably won't run Unreal Engine 5 maybe all that crazy, right? It could be Unreal Engine 4 stuff. with the DLSS and all that stuff, or whatever the what do you call the what's the general term for it? It's like resolution something. I don't know. It's like resolution scaling technology or something like that. I think it's something like along those lines. There'll be the what do you call the Nintendo version, right, of DLSS, and that could be the thing to help run the whatever Switch 2 or whatever at that rate. So yeah, it's just a tempting conversation and tempting expectations to be had, but yeah, there's still rumors, and don't take rumors seriously. It really will bring some disappointment if you really want to dare.
Yeah, don't make your expectations super high. Just leave it at a healthy amount.
Like, yeah, we know it's coming. It's not really a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, you know?
Yep.
I guess so. That's one way to put it. As always, for the Switch. But anyway, let's get a move on with the next stuff. So yes. Oh shoot, I clicked on the wrong link. Sorry about that. Ooh. It was supposed to lead into Jeff Keighley's thing, but there has been some big news across another part of gaming, which is E3. E3 was, of course, always like the way to get the game reveals and stuff like that. It was kind of like Christmas for a lot of gamers, right? In a way.
Yep.
A lot of news, a lot of announcements, a lot of moments to be had with the hype and everything, excitement. But it died off, it trickled off, or it is dying off, rather, still, because of the tides changing, you know, the pandemic did a number on it. Costs and stuff like that, you know, things are just changing, especially with what Nintendo was doing right around that time with the Direct and everything, and then EA was like, oh, this seems like a really good idea, why don't we do it too? And then a lot of other companies,
that's it on, yeah, so everyone kind of pretty much follows suit with Nintendo and have their own directs. Pretty much had the ball in their court instead of, you know, sharing the court when you think about it.
So a lot of companies like to do their own thing, and that's what really kills the sort of appeal for E3 in a way. And the fact that yes, it costs a lot to even get this the booth, the venue, the booth, and space and all that stuff, because it's just a giant commercial essentially, and you know, you gotta pay up the money. It's almost like kind of like being in the Super Bowl commercials, right? Pay up a lot of money to be in those commercials, man. Same with E3.
But yeah, for that at least 30-second of fame, and then for Super Bowl commercials. But for E3, it's pretty much like what day are you going? Are you going on Friday, which has Xbox and let's say PlayStation? Or you're going Saturday, you know, and then, you know, the venue's not going to see a lot of revenue because people are just going to pick and choose what day they'll come in instead of like doing all 3 days or whatever. Well, that's just me.
Right. Yeah. Just a lot of things changed, point being, but there's a lot of changes coming, it seems like, once again. So E3 organizer DSA has confirmed there will be no 2024 event in LA, with a complete renovation or reinvention, excuse me, of the show reportedly planned for 2025. This year's organizer ReedPop will no longer be involved. So that is essentially saying we're gonna try to do things a lot differently. So that also means, wait, hold on, let me see. Following early reports, ESA has also confirmed it will not hold an E3 event at LA Convention Center next year, although it's claimed it has not outright canceled plans for a 2024 event. So from what it sounds like, they're just not going to be in LA. At least for next year, that is, with 2025. 2024, it could be the same still, but yeah, next year is seems like they're still doing something to an extent. But either way, there are changes. Sorry.
And now the question is where is their venue gonna be now?
Yeah, after whatever this is, yeah. So
is it gonna be in New York, Orlando?
What if it's just the San Diego Convention Center? You know, it's just like,
I know they just move one city over or whatever.
It's still in California, you know, blah blah. But yeah, that would be pretty funny actually.
I'll laugh my ass off if the E3 came here one year, and I'll be like, get off my island.
Yeah.
But like, thank you for coming here, but I'm sorry. The venues here in Hawaii is like fucking expensive as hell. I don't think they'll want to, and also like doing it where, you know, everyone is like on the mainland. It's easy to transport, you know, the equipment, the sets and stuff. If they did it here in Hawaii, it's like they have to dedicate 1 month at least to just ship and deliver the equipment and stage things.
Right.
And to me, that'll be a waste unless, you know, they get a lot of hands to go like, okay, we're gonna ship it now. When it comes in, we're gonna build it quick and fast.
I could definitely see them moving to Europe though. Somewhere like, you know, Germany, could be UK, somewhere. But maybe Germany, because they got that convention center for Gamescom.
Yeah.
That's a possible thing.
I can see that.
Yeah. Or they just go to Japan. I mean, shit. I mean, you know.
Japan.
Right, Japan.
Or Singapore.
Singapore. Yeah. You're right. Those kind of locations. But it could be as simple as like, the San Diego Convention Center. Maybe I think there's one in San Francisco, but not definitely. The next iconic one in my mind is San Diego for sure, in California anyway. The next one would be in Vegas, right? The next one in mind is in Vegas because they got a bunch of those, right? So there's stuff to do. Drinks, gambling, activities, you know. I'm sure a lot of the businessmen and women would look forward to the activities you can do in Vegas, right? Especially in comparison to LA, like, yeah, not a whole lot to do in LA, I don't think. Besides like food and some shows and stuff like that. But for Vegas, you got a lot of stuff to choose from, man. So that could be a choice. It is hot, but you know. But I would like kind of laugh if it was just in San Diego, you know, and just move over to one or several cities over just to have E3. That would be pretty funny. But Reed Pop looks like it's over. It just wasn't working out with them. There's a quote here from Video Game Chronicles saying, simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase the size, strength, and impact of our industry. Yeah. In other words, it just wasn't working out. So, we'll see. We'll see what the changes are, right? But meanwhile, hold on. Let me bring. Was it this one from Okami? Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
Yeah. Okay, so 24 also will not be held in LA. Okay, so that's the clarification. So, okay, there's gonna be changes already coming for next year. Okay. And then a complete reinvention is coming for 2025. So I guess it'll still be the same old E3 in for next year, but just in a different location instead of in LA. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you know, San Diego or something, right? It still be the same thing, but then for next year, that will be where it'll be quote unquote entirely different or whatever, complete reinvention. So, we'll see what they got, at least for 2024, and then they'll probably maybe hint at something. Maybe they'll have a E3 trailer for at that time. Probably. Who knows? Meanwhile, now Jeff, being kind of like an asshole that he is, he's saying like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we still got Summer Game Fest for next year in LA. Look at us. Here, I got my show still." Yeah. Every fucking time, man. Yeah.
Jeff Keighley's like that kid, like, oh wow, that's so. You want to see this awesome shit that my dad just got me?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. He's the kid that
like, bro,
yeah. Mhm.
It's like, have some sympathy.
Some class. Yeah. Yeah.
No. What he needs is have some security.
Oh my god, yeah, I know. I totally forgot to bring up the heckler thing during Gamescom.
But I swear, this will be the third time if this happened, and I'll be like, you know, Jeff, just stop already. Stop being a host.
Yeah.
Like, clearly you're not hiring enough security. Because I don't know how these people are just sneaking out.
Yeah, apparently the security just let him go, like, for some reason. They let him, like, just go up there for some reason. That's what I heard.
Climb those steps.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of a weird thing for that to happen. Like, they had security, yes. But for whatever reason, they kind of just didn't do their job. Really.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's almost like they didn't like Jeff or something. I don't know. They just wanted to see some chaos or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, anywho, yes, Keighley is being Keighley. Always coming up with that kind of shit. Whenever E3 is like, yeah, we're doing something, or looks like we're not doing this thing, or yeah, you know, this happened, that type of thing. Kind of like what he says, like he's like, basically he's the kid with the cool, always trying to get the coolest toy to show off to people around him, you know. Like, hey, I mean, yeah, we get it. You got your own shit going on, but you don't gotta do it every fucking time, man. Yeah, even Games Cage pointed that out. Like, Keighley, bro, it's already gone. Leave the body alone. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's not like, you know, E3 is dead or anything still. I mean, it is like kind of like on that bridge, but it's still around. It seems like Jeff is treating it like as if it's being completely just over, canceled and stuff like that. Has it lost relevancy? Absolutely, yes. It's lost impact and stuff like that because of the changing tides and stuff. But, you know, like pretty much almost every fucking time he's been doing that, man. It's kind of just like, whatever. All right, last one for the Frontline stuff. This one was an update that we talked about. Okay, sorry, I was reading the reader's context thing, but still,
Okay.
it's still in
To
line.
make sure it's legit.
Well, no, it's not. It is legit. It's just that there's probably maybe something new or something. I might have missed, but anyway, so we talked about the story before. and this was about the story of this YouTuber in Japan, pretty much like uploading stuff for Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, spoilers and everything, and not only that, but also uploading stuff for Spy Family, you know, the anime, you know, episodes of that, I guess. And apparently he was arrested at that time we talked about it. But now there's an update to it where so YouTuber Shinobu Yoshida was found guilty of posting Let's Plays of Steins Gate My Darling's Embrace, sentenced to 2 years in prison, suspended for 5 years, and a million-yen fine. So I believe that's $10,000 or whatever, if my math is correct, or at least 100,000 or something like that. Excuse me. Anyway, so it's the first time someone has been found guilty of copyright infringement by posting gameplay videos. And then, of course, to clarify any context, it says important context is that he released videos of the game, including the ending, of course. So yes, it was spoiler material, all without the permission of the company behind the game. He published some of those videos before the official release of the game. So it's like to that point, it's like, damn, man, shit, that's actually breaking the law and stuff like that, you know. And you get a slap on the wrist, and not only that, you're gonna be in jail for 2 years. Oh no, actually, so it says, just to clarify, so, oh well, okay, so it's 53-year-old Japanese YouTuber Shinobu Yoshida has 2 years in prison with a 5-year suspended sentence with a 1 million yen fine. And the suspended sentence means that he won't have to serve it if he doesn't commit a crime in the next 5 years. So technically he's not going to jail, so to say, but if he does commit another crime, I guess, or no, actually, no, yeah, if he does commit another crime, then the punishment will be more severe. And what happened was that he was originally going to jail for 2 years, or prison for 2 years, but then I guess his lawyer was able to reduce the sentence so that he is only to be suspended for 5 years. So, in other words, don't do anything stupid for 5 years. And I think even he doesn't have to pay the fine. So, damn, man, that's a good lawyer. That is a good lawyer. He is lucky to have that kind of lawyer.
Watch that lawyer's fucking what's his name? Miles Edgeworth.
Oh no.
Phoenix's
rival, yeah.
Rival, yeah.
That's funny.
You know, now speaking of Ace Attorney, thinking back now, watching the live action, it wasn't that bad. It was actually funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was a... No, I just forgot that the live action exists. I do recall some sort of live action thing, but I've kind of forgotten until you brought it up. So yeah, he's not necessarily going to prison, but it was possible though. So in Japan, you unfortunately, man, get a severe punishment when it comes to sharing stuff like that though. But of course, in this case, yes, he broke NDA of sorts. Maybe he got the game because he was going to do some sort of review for them, but maybe he stole a copy. Maybe he got a copy early. I don't know. I don't know how he got his hands on it, but whatever the case, even Japan, even if you are, you know, practicing fair use and stuff like that, Japan's, you know, copyright laws are different. Just like we were talking about how the law works, right? In Turkey, it's different. Japan is different. So, that is much more gray line. And in fact, I think even if you use some bit of footage, right, you are going to be punished in some way or form in Japan. And that sucks. You know, it's really hard to like do reviews to make things interesting, right? You know, if you just like talk about it with just you on the camera, you know, sometimes not the most engaging way to do a review, right? You know, you want to like bring up some footage to emphasize, to bring a point, right? To bring something to criticize about, right? You know, that's the whole point of fair use. Like, you know, it's as long as it's transformative, right? It's not the same exact work, then it's fine. At least here in the States, anyway. But in Japan's eyes, for some reason, that gets lost, and I don't know how they look at things, but you are much more on the sort of like, I guess, on the shit list, I guess, in Japan when it comes to that sort of situation. So it sucks. It definitely is harder to be a content creator in that regard in Japan. It definitely stings, you know, especially as someone like me, where I do content creation and I sometimes do reviews and stuff like that. And so if I dare even like use a bit of footage from like, you know, One Piece or whatever it is, like, I would not want to go for that shit, man. Hell no. Right. Now, yes, again, in this case, he was putting out spoilers, right? Before the game was released. Granted, you know, but still, pretty severe if you ask me, if, you know, with the 2 years in prison and the 1 million yen fine. You know, that's pretty brutal, just so because you felt like you had a desire to show off some game footage, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I need to show this to the world.
Yeah.
They must know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why?
Yeah, sure, but still, in other countries they don't do that kind of punishment, you know. Like, I think here, probably the worst would happen is just like, hey, could you take it down, you know? Like, maybe they'll like send you a fine, like, at worst, but 2 years in prison? God damn, man, shit. Especially if you were under a contract of, you know, NDA. Hey, don't do this, you know what I mean? But it sounds like this is some Japanese YouTuber. That's about it. You know? He wasn't signed to a contract or anything like that. He didn't violate any contract, I don't think, but still. So yeah. That's just kind of how it goes in Japan, I guess. It definitely is not fun. Alright, that's it for the Frontline side of things. If we're good on comments. And yeah, so let's go head on over to the games news. Just a couple of things. Just like with Starfield, for example, there is quite something nostalgic, right? We have cheat codes in 2023. When was the last time you actually used cheat codes in gaming?
No. It was one of the GTAs.
Yeah.
But like recent, yeah, it's one of the GTAs.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't fucking San Andreas. I think it was Grand Theft Auto 4. No, 5? 5 or 4, one of them.
I don't remember if 5 had any cheat codes, but I know, well, for me, the one I can name off the top of my head, I would say, is Vice City. That's probably one of the last times I've ever used cheat codes for a game like that, in that fashion, I mean. Because otherwise, any time before the PS3, I would have used like, you know, Game Shark slash Action Replay. I mean,
we don't say our secrets back in the day.
Yeah.
We say we use the game genie.
No, yeah, game. Yeah. But But anyways, yes, that is a thing here for PC anyway. When it comes to Starfield, you can pull up the console commands, and here is a list right here. It even includes to add a certain amount of items, God mode, Immortal mode. You can kill all hostile NPCs in the area, and you can even resurrect an NPC, in fact, in case you accidentally kill them. So, very nostalgic kind of feeling, right? Especially back in the day.
Have it.
Mhm. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think it still works.
I have mine somewhere. Oh yeah, it's in the living room somewhere. My disc for action replay or something like that. I used to use Freeloader, and that was actually how I was able to play Japanese games on the GameCube, at least, until I guess certain updates, or I think it went out of business or something. It stopped supporting like newer games and such. Dirge of Cerberus, oh man. I saw the spine of that one. Yeah, man. When
hey kids, this fucking game is awesome. You should play it.
Yeah. When is that getting a remake?
I mean, the artwork is nice.
Oh, the artwork is great. Yeah, classic Nomura.
What was this in this box?
So that was it. I thought I'd share that since it's very nostalgic. Cheat codes. Not really much of a thing anymore because a lot with like a lot has to do with like online play and blah blah blah. So, but what you got there? Is that a PSP?
Is this mine's the one I modded to play PS1s?
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was gonna turn on. I was like,
Yeah.
battery?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the battery's dead.
Oh, now that you mention it, did it fucking leak? No, still intact.
Yeah. Seems like it, yeah.
What's in you?
What's in you?
Monster Hunter Freedom, oh goddamn.
Wow.
He's
Holy
like, oh goddamn.
shit. That sounds like a old ass Monster Hunter game.
He's like, oh, gray hairs? Yeah,
Yeah,
gray
yeah.
hairs. Just because I just celebrated my birthday earlier, fucking gray hairs.
That's right. You're now my age.
Oh my god. Look at all these games I just found, kids. Original Dissidia? Hunter. Monster Hunter. Well, what was my favorite Capcom game back in the early 2000s?
Right.
It wasn't Street Fighter.
Yeah. It was Power Stone. Alrighty, let's get the other one out of the way. So I wanted to bring this up, and I know you had a response to it of sorts on Twitter with the the statue of Venom, right, being featured in the collector's edition of Spider-Man 2. But PlayStation UK put out a pretty cheeky tweet of saying, treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom and more with Spider-Man's Spider-Man 2 collector's edition pre-order here. Oh my gosh, you actually had the Venom. Oh my god, the Venom background ready.
Hey. I have till October 20th, to prep myself for Venom.
All 19 inches.
Or even more.
Even more. Yeah.
I mean, hell, it could be just his tongue at first.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What if Venom is just all tongue, though?
Good.
All right, well. But yeah, I thought that was really fucking funny. Everyone's like 19
They
inch
knew.
old. Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they had to have known, right? They had to have known. Yeah.
Where's the one that I like? Like I was laughing my ass off. Just find it.
Yeah, everyone had their very wonderful
No.
responses, including pictures and such. Yep.
Oh yeah, this one. I guess I'll just put it into Hypecast.
It might have been, I mean, who knows? It might have been a genuine tweet, and then they just found out, like, oh, fuck, until.
It's like, you know what?
Fuck it, yeah. Let's just roll with it. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna ride with this.
Just let it right out, yeah, because it got a lot of engagement, though, with 76k likes, over 76k likes. Almost 9,000 retweets, almost 20k quote tweets, and almost 10,000 bookmarks. Who's bookmarking this stuff? Oh my god.
Thirsty motherfuckers. You leave us alone.
Yeah. But I like the me after receiving 19 inches. That's so funny. With
I would have shown the other one with Tom Holland, but it's from his recent movie, and it's like, that movie's not meant for a lot of people.
right.
But yeah, just having Tobey Maguire there.
Tobey Maguire, yeah.
He can legit say, yeah, he took Venom.
Yes, he did. He definitely did.
I'm surprised no one did the Anakin and Padme meme with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Me at 16 inches.
If this brother had a few more inches, oh Lord, don't get me salivating and fantasizing about things. Oh my God.
Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. That's fucking funny, man. Thank you, PlayStation UK, for that. Some laughs. That's pretty funny.
Now, see, now the problem is for me is like, where am I gonna put that fucking statue?
I don't know, but Ben Starr, who voices Clive from Final Fantasy 16, had to say something about it. He's a treat, quote unquote, treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom, and it's just a picture of fucking Clive. I'm pretty sure this is like late in the game, so I'm not gonna like explain what's going on here. So yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
So turn away, sir.
I know. Yeah. That's what I gathered anyway, so I'm gonna X that out now. So I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Of course, I was willing to take every inch of what Venom's got. Jesus fucking Christ. You are
Censor just put up
you are horny on main right now, man. Jesus Christ.
When am I not?
When you're at work.
That's
when you're at work.
Hell no.
Really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well,
I'm half horny on
yeah,
work.
you're a little horny on main. Okay. Okay.
I'm working half capacity at work.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah, okay, anyways. Let's wrap it up with some news featuring anime, movies, and streaming series and more. Stray, remember that game with the cat? Is apparently getting some sort of like animated movie in development. So Annapurna, I think that's the studio that's making the movie. So for the cat movie or the cat game. Did you play the game? Did you?
I played the game, yes.
Yes.
It's very sad because as a cat owner,
Yeah.
that first scene of the cat falling down
Oh,
and
yeah, I saw that.
injure its
Yeah.
leg. I was like, put this controller down, grab my cat, and go like,
Hugging, yeah. Lovingly.
I'll never let you go, while the cat's like,
I know.
I will love you.
Get the fuck off. I want to sleep. Get off. Yeah.
Leave me alone. I will scratch you. I will take all the pain.
Yeah, so yeah, Annapurna is yeah, the studio behind this animation project with Stray. So pretty interesting. Little tidbit of announcement, but we're oh yeah. So I guess it was announced by Annapurna themselves. I guess.
That's good.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but this could be looking like it could air on Netflix or something, so we'll see. We'll see
I
once
wonder what anime studio there, or if it's a full-on CGI animation, then I'll be okay. But if it was like animes, like an anime feature film,
yeah.
what studio would you think would match like how, like the atmosphere? For Stray?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I want to say like on a safe, like on like a safe net, Madhouse.
Yeah, I was just about to say that actually. That's crazy. At the
Like
at the very first, I thought Kyoto Anime, but I was like, maybe that's too lighthearted or something. Maybe it's got to be a little more gritty and dark and stuff like that. So yeah, like Madhouse or something like that. Yeah,
Madhouse or is it Madhouse too? Who does the animation for the Fate series?
Oh, what was it? UFO table. Yeah, it took me a second there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Youthful Table also good because the lighting, they're good with lighting.
Mm-hmm. They got that dark lighting down for sure. Yeah.
Or hell, get the same studio that did Cyberpunk.
Oh, Trigger. Yeah. That could be another potential.
So
yeah.
Like if Trigger did do Stray, it's kind of like, oh wait, we did something like this before. We would just have to make it a little bit more darker.
Yeah, a little more wholesome because cats, right? Yeah. That would be pretty interesting to see an anime studio taking on this project, for sure.
Well, fuck it, make it studio Ghibli. making Miyazaki make this.
Yeah, right. Speaking of which, I guess I'll bring it up. Oh yeah, he's right there. So, speaking of Miyazaki, there were rumors that he was gonna retire with after debuting the film. What was it, The Boy and the Herring or something like that? Boy and the Heron. But no, he's not retiring, and in fact, he's already come back to the office with new ideas, according to the vice president of Ghibli, Junichi Nishioka. So, cool.
I'm sorry. Every time that Miyazaki says, I'm going to retire, it's like, okay, we'll see you in like 6 months.
Yeah. Not even, like 2 weeks.
It's like almost like Hypecast is like a freaking like a meme or
like a recurring gag at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, a gag with people taking bets. It's like, how long do you think he's going to last?
Right.
2 weeks? Okay. 2 weeks pass. He walks through the door. Thank you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I am. Well, speaking of his upcoming film, The Boy and the I don't know why my brain keeps calling it the heroine.
Yeah. The heroine. God damn it.
It looks interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's glad that he's still.
Now, to me, is it going to be like, The Wind Rises? You know, like that type of quality, or is it going to be more on Ponyo or
not,
lighthearted?
Yeah.
But from what I saw with the trailer, it's like, wow, this looks kind of very mature. So
yeah, I mean,
we're probably not gonna get lighthearted shit. It's gonna be like a little bit lighthearted, and then bam, you're slapped with a lot of emotions, and you're like,
it's looking like already somewhat similar to Grave of the Fireflies, because it says during the Pacific War. So yeah, it's already a giveaway.
It's a sequel to that movie.
Wow.
If it is, I'll be like, I'm joking. Like I'll be like, I'm joking, please. We don't need to go back to that era of sadness.
Yeah, it's funny because the Japanese title says "How do you live?" That's the Japanese translation of the Japanese title.
Or then how do you live? Then it's a play on Shania Twain's How Do I Live? No wait, yeah, is it Shania? No, it's not. Fuck. Not there you go. It's a country singer song. How do I live?
Oh, for Leanne Rhymes.
There you go, Leanne.
Leanne Rhymes.
I'm sorry. I do love you, Leanne Rhymes, but Shania, she's my country girl singer.
Oh yeah.
Like default.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Japanese title is called Kimidachi wa do ikiru ka. Yeah. So that's what it's actually called, but for whatever localization reasons, they call it The Boy and the Heron. Oh. Maybe because they wanted to avoid how do because like how do I live? How do you live? They're gonna be like, wait a minute, maybe they wanted to avoid that.
And also maybe try to like get away from like turning off people. Like what is this movie like?
Yeah.
It sounds a little dark, or
I guess so,
or something like that.
Yeah, maybe make it a little more accessible. I'm not too sure, but
all I want for this movie is the bird does not talk. It's just it's just there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't speak. You just kind of follow it with its movement and like what it does.
So this movie has quote-unquote autobiographical features. The protagonist of the film, Mahito Maki, is modeled after Miyazaki's childhood. Miyazaki's father is similar to Mahito's, Miyazaki's father is similar to Mahito's. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, and Mahito, and then was employed by a company involved in manufacturing fighter plane components. Additionally, Miyazaki's family had to evacuate from the city to the countryside during the war. The hospital fire at the beginning of the film evokes personal parallels with Miyazaki's own loss of his mother, who was known for her strong opinions and is believed to have been a source of inspiration for several of the director's female characters. And Mahito's emotional connection with his mother parallels Miyazaki's deep affection for his mother. So, BBC described the film as coming-of-age tale in which a child must overcome his selfishness and learn to live for others.
And now you can also see the same comparison of Miyazaki and Walt Disney. They both lost their mothers.
Okay. Yeah.
A little tidbit there, kids.
Yeah, right. More parallels. Ain't that weird coincidence?
Borrow. Yeah, I think I only saw that once.
Was it?
Borrow the Caterpillar.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a short.
Yeah. Right.
Now you see here to spark a Miyazaki war. Which of his movie would you consider like the best out of all of it?
The best?
Like nothing compares. Like this is your top choice. It'll beat everything. I personally go with Princess Mononoke. That is my personal.
That is my favorite, but I don't know if that's objectively the best. Right, that is my personal favorite. It is up there, I would say, but objectively the best, I don't know.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Because some people will say Nausicaa would be a good contender.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Spirit Away will be another one.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, Spirit Away's up there. I mean, if you want to really fuck with people, I mean, I would say Grave of the Fireflies, but
Fuck with you. But those are for like very for people with very unique tastes.
Yes. Yes. yeah, I don't know. If we're not talking about our favorites, I mean, I know it's kind of hard to say, right? If we're trying to be objective about it, it's or as much objectiveness as possible. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know what really is objectively the best film from Studio Ghibli. But anyway,
I mean, it doesn't have to be a film. It could be his early works.
it could be
shorts.
yeah, sure, but I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what to think of.
I don't know. You and the guys just do a binge watch of all the Miyazaki movies.
Shit, man. I haven't seen all of them. I think I'm missing some of them for sure. Cause
Yeah,
Howl's
I'm missing
Castle.
some.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah. No, I saw Hall's. It's the other one. The starts with an A. It's like a Thumbelina, almost like Thumbelina.
Let me see. We can look through here then. Feature. Oops.
Areti.
Is that like one of the new ones, or is it? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah,
I never watched
okay.
that yet.
Okay, I've seen footage of it, but I've never seen the whole thing. Okay, yeah, that's definitely one of the ones I've missed. Yeah.
Tales of Earthsea, I watched it and I was bored to tears because that was made by his
son. Yeah, that's the one made by his son.
And the pacing was just like
all over
the
the
pacing
place.
was pretty much the Super Mario Brothers.
Oh gosh.
It's like, wow, we're here. Zoom.
Yeah.
Where are we? Zoom. Oh my god, where are we?
Yeah, these ones like Ocean Waves. I've never really heard of this.
Ocean Wave. Poco, I think that's the
Porco Rosso.
Poco Rosso is really good.
Yeah. This one I don't know. Only yesterday.
Yesterday. All I'm gonna say, if you're gonna watch it, have tissues with you.
Okay. Castle in the Sky, of course. This is the first one, of course. The Wind, Ballad of the Wind.
To start it all.
Yeah, started it all. Yeah. This one I don't think I've seen like in full, but I think I've seen like a good stretch of it.
Like bits and parts.
Yeah.
You just get the overall story.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've seen Kiki's for sure. Kiki's
Kiki and Totoro is pretty much like a staple of your childhood. Like you better watch this motherfucking movie.
Yeah. Bomboko. This one I've seen footage of it, but I've never seen a lot of it. So there is actually a good.
It's weird.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's weird.
So there is definitely a good handful of not seen. Oh, this one either. Is this a film? Okay.
Oh, I never watched that.
Yeah.
I never watched The Neighbors of the Yamadas.
Yeah.
Whispered on the Heart, I believe it's the prequel to The Cat Returns.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it is the prequel to The Cat Returns.
I see. And for some reason, there's no poster popping up, but yeah.
So it does not show.
Yeah. Huh. All right. Neat. All right. Well, anyway, there is a number of things to catch up on, for sure.
Yeah, there you go, kids, and go watch all these Miyazaki.
Hey, I binged the Pixar stuff, so I can probably binge a number of them.
I binged, and this was when I was in, what was it, second year in college?
Mm-hmm.
The entire renaissance of Disney.
Oh wow, Jesus. Jeez.
And my ass, well, my whole body was like, ow.
Yeah. God damn, man. Shit. And were you like looking up something, or?
I was like seeing how many movies are in the Renaissance.
I want to say I want to say either past 50 or around 50 at this point.
While all 10 films of the Disney Renaissance are classic in the eyes. Okay, so some people say there's only 10, but then they add like other. Yeah, because the Renaissance kind of was a little bit before or some people count the Renaissance for the Disney movies like before the Little Mermaid, because some people say the Little Mermaid was the start all the way to like early 2000
Oh.
to 1999, where Tarzan was like the last one.
Oh, so they don't even count the old ones, like the really old ones.
Yeah, so but again, like some people count the Renaissance start at 86 and then ends at 99.
Okay.
So in 86, the first movie in there was The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh yeah.
Then it was American Tail, Fire, and then
Wait, really? I thought American Tail was a separate thing. Is that Disney?
It wasn't Disney until, remember, Disney was buying a lot of shit.
Oh, that's okay. That's what happened. Okay.
But yeah, it goes like Great Mouse Detective, Oliver Company, and
yeah.
I mean, you could say Who Framed Roger Rabbit was part of it, but if you want to go strictly as animation studio, then
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit.
Right.
You just kick them on to the side, like
Yeah.
over there.
Yep. So remember I told you about Pokemon getting some sort of live action thing? So it turns out to be some sort of like live action drama series that's popping up on TV Tokyo. So it looks like they're having their own thing. It's not even like Netflix. It's like an actual Japanese production side of things.
Okay, if they want to make it a good drama, just show the side of just show like
Cubone.
No, we already had that with what was it, Pokemon Legends or whatever?
Oh.
Origins.
Yeah.
But no, they want to make this a drama. Your entire episodes is the stages of grief, and it's starring Brock when he was in the Orange Islands.
Oh my
Just
lord. Oh man.
You just see him. Like,
We finally get to find out. We finally get to find out why.
What happened.
Why is her name such a cursed thing for him?
Such a taboo thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Brock, what happened to you and Professor? Where did he go?
Yeah. What was her name? Was it? What was it? You remember her name? Was it Ivy? No, it's not Ivy. It's like something else. Something else. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Ivy.
Oh, was it Ivy? Oh, okay. Wow, I got that from by instinct. I instinctively remember that somehow. Okay. Well, anywho, yes, there will be a drama series of sorts with the Pokemon Company partnering with TV Tokyo. So this is going to be a pretty official production, but we'll see how what the actual quality is like. And it will be premiering October 19th, so it's actually pretty soon. Like it's like just like several weeks and a month away. So yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting to see if I can catch that. So, but yeah, any other comment besides what episodes they should have?
How, you know what? I want it to be like practical.
Yeah.
So like kind of like tokusatsu, and have like actors in like Pokemon like costumes and stuff.
Or hell, the you know those Pikachu costumes, the big Pikachu like mascot costumes that they have.
Yeah.
You know, they're just like walking around, marching and shit like that. Yeah, they just have that instead. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Could you imagine though, like them doing what Gremlins did back then? You know, like with all practical. You know, that would be pretty interesting to see, like puppets and all that stuff.
It'll be really interesting, but I highly doubt any studios nowadays are going to have the patience.
Yeah.
Or hell, no, have the knowledge to actually make like animatronic stuff.
Yeah, and like the tricky shots to make it convincingly real, like when they're moving around, stuff like that. That would be very interesting to see. That's why I don't like. That's why, if there ever is a remake for the Gremlins, it would be pretty fucking boring because it will likely just be CGI, and part of the magic comes from the fact that it was all like practical back then. You know, it would definitely have like way less soul, you know, than the old films. If a Gremlins remake were to happen, but that's just my thinking of it. Unless they can like kind of like what they did with Shin Godzilla, where they mix like a practical suit somehow and then like add CGI stuff to it somehow, or I don't know. That would be pretty tricky to like to modernize Gremlins while making it interesting for the old fans anyway. The old folk, right? You know. All right. There is one trailer that was very juicy because it was indeed Godzilla -1, which is coming out December 1st for all theaters, right? Or not all theaters, but worldwide, let's just say.
Worldwide. That selected what was it?
AMC's and what was the other one? Like what was it? No.
Regal?
Regal. I think it was Regal. But I know AMC for sure. But yeah, let's check out the trailer for -1. Big Daddy is coming.
Daddy took on some weight. No, you dumb bitch. That's fucking Gamera.
Yeah, I know.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead. I'm kind of glad, but you know, like glad that it's going back to its roots.
Yeah.
Of what Godzilla was in the beginning.
Yeah.
YOLO. Still love the logo. It's simple.
Yeah. It's just
like without the -1, you instantly just see this is a Godzilla film.
Yeah, because it almost looks like a tail, right? Like the upper part of the G, and then like all this stuff could just be like the head and everything else. Yeah, dorsal fin.
His dorsal fin, his mouth.
Yeah, it could be anything at that point, right? Like any of those parts. But man, I'm really glad that they're going for that like Heisei look, because I love Heisei.
Like it's like a Heisei. It's like the Heisei era look, but the story is coming from
Showa,
a little bit of
like the first,
the Showa.
Yeah, Showa, like the very first one. In fact, yeah, no, I really do like it. It's essentially Heisei Godzilla. What if, you know, kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, whenever I can watch it, right? Like I'm probably not gonna watch it in theaters because, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's really, really sick though that they kind of went with this look on Godzilla. I mean, and there's this whole thing about looking at him all like fucked up and stuff like that, and scarred and everything, and very interesting take on Godzilla. So,
which again, I want to watch it. So, sorry, boyfriend, I'm gonna tie you down onto that damn chair.
Yeah,
and do the whole clockwork orange. Like, open your eyes.
Yeah.
And be like dropping eye drops, like shh, be quiet. This part is good.
Yeah.
Can I use the bathroom? No. You hold it or you pee in this cup.
Oh my god. Or beer bottle. Or whatever bottle we got. Oh, that Slurpee's still full? Too bad. You gotta go piss in it if you want to go piss that bad. Yeah.
You drink it.
Yeah. Oh god.
He'd be like Bear Grylls.
Yeah. Drink that. Ugh.
You drink your own piss.
Yep. But anyway, yeah. I mean, you can already clearly see Godzilla just stepping on people and shit, with the implication of violence and all that stuff. You know.
I know. It's like Godzilla's a hero, right? Who told you that lie?
I know, right? Later on the Showa stuff, yes, but
Yeah,
the first
in the
one,
Showa and a bit in the Heisei.
Heisei's like anti-hero, I would say.
Anti-hero. No, actually, the Millennium series sagas was more of him being anti-hero. When you think of it,
It depends on how you look at it, I guess. You know, when it comes to Heisei and Millennium, but yeah, it's going back to World War II, well, post World War II era, which is, you know, of course, the same around that same time. So, definitely cannot wait. Definitely cannot wait.
the more, the longer you leave your mouth open, looks like it's gonna just rip and drop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like it's going to be pretty grim. Very, you know, kind of reminiscent of.
This movie's gonna have a happy ending. Who told you that lie, little Sally?
Yeah, I know. Yep. Cool, man.
Because the legendary films are on happy and nice. No, they ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, the old stuff. Well, I mean, a lot of old stuff in general, especially Japanese stuff, is like pretty fucking dark. Because if you look at how Astro Boy ended, the original Astro Boy, that was rather sad. And it involves with some self-sacrifice, so you can know where you can kind of see where that's going.
What the hell do you want?
Your cat's like disappearing and reappearing, but yeah, we see the cat.
Do you want to watch Godzilla with me? Or do you want to watch a Miyazaki film?
It's like, I don't know. Do they have
I
food?
don't know what those,
Will they
I
have
don't know what
food?
those things are anyways.
Yeah. What the fuck is a Miyazaki?
What the fuck is a movie?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's try to be quick about this last one, which is One Piece. I know we talked about a lot of it last time, but I definitely want to at least get your later half opinion, because you watched all of it at this point. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll make it brief then.
Okay.
7.5 for fucking fire.
Oh, for the
7.5 for the entire series. I give it like a high 7.5.
Okay.
Yes, you can tell there's passion behind it, but you can also tell it was rushed.
For sure.
And you can tell that it's always, as we agree upon, it's either it needed that 1 or 2 extra episodes to make it feel complete.
A little more, at least. Yeah.
Some of the characters were either spot on, or they just needed a work.
Yeah.
A little bit more work. Inaki as Luffy, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say, yeah, he nailed it. Usopp nailed it, like the mannerism and his cheekfulness. Zoro, I think he was a little too much. What's the word I'm looking for?
Stoic. Deadpan, stoic,
Deadpan.
stern, hard. Yeah, too much of that.
Yeah. Nami was getting there. Like, it was like, wow, you are pretty much what you. Well, when I started to watch One Piece instead of reading it.
Yeah.
Because I watched first and I read.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? During the first few arcs, yeah, Nami was a fucking bitch. And she only,
she was pretty bad.
She only like cared about herself.
Yep.
So I'm like, you know what? You almost nailed it, but you're just missing that that little, not charismatic, but that sass. She just needed a little bit more sass.
Sass, yes. That's definitely one way to say it.
Sanji, the actor playing Sanji, also almost got it. It's just I wanted the eyebrows. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wanted the eyebrows, but I kind of wanted him to be a little bit more flirty. Yeah, flirty.
Okay. A little more flamboyant. Just a little.
Yeah.
A touch of flamboyancy. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
When you have both Sanji and Zoro, fighting together.
Yeah.
They're bickering. I was like, okay, yeah, there they are.
Yeah, that's they got that part right. Yeah, as much as they could. Yeah.
I saved you. No, you didn't. I had it.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to just get out there?
The villains were almost spot on.
Okay.
The one that played Mihawk, it was like, Jesus Christ. Put you on a pedestal. Stay up there.
I definitely said, like I kind of told you in the DMs, like he's definitely like the best adversary out of all the bunch. Even though he's not necessarily a villain, quote unquote, but yeah, he's definitely was like the best sort of opponent.
Like the best representation.
Yes.
Representation.
Exactly, yes.
Remember how we kind of like said, oh, the Shanks look a little wonky?
Yeah, a little wonky. Like, yeah.
But then when you saw him acting, I was like, you know what? That
it kind of it tends to grow on you a little bit, at least. Yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Like the end scene when Mihawk was like saying like, I have a, you want to see this.
The bounty, yeah. He was showing the bounty.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And you saw all the crew being happy, and then
the tone.
He was like,
the tone of that.
He was like, bring out the stuff. I was like,
yes.
Holy shit. Yep.
The tone of that scene was actually like pretty spot on. So I'll definitely give him that. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was.
But
yeah,
it was spot on. But I thought in the manga and in the anime, Mihawk was a little bit more reserved. I was going like, no, I don't want to drink. Until it was like the fifth time, like Shanks was like, just drink already, and Mihawk was like, okay.
Yeah. They probably wanted to like cut time on it too, so it's like, all right, fuck it. Yeah.
Arlong, he kind of grew on me, but I kind of wish it was the color for his the color choice they did for his shark skin. It was off to me.
Right.
He did do his little laugh.
Yeah, the laugh. He got the laugh down, so I'm glad.
But I wish there was more of that.
Yeah. Because he laughed a lot. So, but. Yeah, it's there. It's kind of like with Sanji smoking. Like, he smokes only in a couple of scenes, but he smokes at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least they got something out of that.
Well, with Sanji, I was so fucking ready. He's like, okay, if they put a lollipop, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I understand. But nope, light that up. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no, he smokes.
I was like, this is not for kids.
Yeah, he's not a chain smoker, so to say, in comparison, but he smokes. So at least they got that in there somewhere. So that, and the same with Arlong's laugh. It's there, So I'm glad to see that. Is there more?
Alvida, the actress that played Alvida. Oh, I just wish she had more screen time. I love this iteration of Buggy. So I'm hoping they, bring him into the light more, because Buggy's antics is so fucking hilarious. So that's why I'm hoping they're already making season 2 and they already are like halfway done writing. I kind of want to see like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Buggy telling his stories, like how he escaped and all that, and they show it. Yeah. He's again, next to Mihawk, I guess you'll put Kuro like right there next to him. But
yes.
A guard grew on me like really quickly. I was like, why does he have a Scottish accent? You know what? Fuck it, I like it.
I did not mind at all. I think it was like pretty funny from like an entertainment standpoint, and it started to grow on me. I
just wish he threw more cannonballs.
That too, yeah. I felt like they could have done more, but whatever.
The guy who they chose for Chef Zeph, I want to say almost spot on. Just wish the mustache was just a little bit like right here, like touching right here, because it stopped like right
it does
here.
sag, but it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I felt like Chef Zeph was like spot on, I would say, in a live action setting, of course. Like that's him, like, and especially when Sanji and him go back and forth, like that was
they bicker back and forth. I was like,
that's pretty spot on. Like I definitely felt like the Baratier episode, I don't know if I said it already, was the best one.
I think that's the highlight of the entire.
That was the highlight for me personally. Yeah, I would give that. Honestly, I would give that an 8 out of 10. And then the rest of it's like, a little shaky on the numbers, but for sure, like the Baratier stuff was like high up there for me, for sure.
Which is more funny that my grandfather caught me watching the Baratier episodes, and when they were healing Zoro.
Yeah.
And how Zeph was like explaining like what fish skin does. My grandfather said, "Yeah, that's actually true. Like you have a burn, you have a cut, you're actually supposed to put like
some
fish skin, and it helps.
Oh.
It helps heal it faster."
Interesting.
And I was like, "Well, Grandpa, you were in the Air Force, so how do you know this?" Like, "Well, your uncle was in the Navy, and you know that cut that was on his arm." I was like, "Yeah, they use fish skin to heal it, because if not, they would have amputated my uncle's arm."
Oh wow!
I was like, "Wow, real world medicine." Am I gonna retain this memory? Probably not.
Yeah, I like the part when Zeph even like brought rum, I think it was, and then Usopp was like, "Oh, you're gonna use that for his wound?" He's like, "No, this is good rum." Like,
why would I waste this on him?
Yeah, why would I waste good rum on him or something like that? That was pretty funny, admittedly. But yeah, it was,
also the fight with Luffy and Arlong on the Baratier. I was like, you know how fast this series would have been over with if Arlong just full on tackles Luffy into the water and just dragged him.
That was
like just dragged him.
Very plot convenience type of stuff right there. Like with Nami's like, "Oh, why do that when you can just drown him or whatever," right? It's like I don't know about that, man. Like
well, it's the same. Well, and then Luffy getting saved by Sanji, shirtless Sanji.
Yes.
My friend was like, "Why is he shirtless?" And then everyone else in the car, "Why not?"
Yeah. No, he was like at some point they have a shot of Sanji without a shirt. I'm like, damn, man, he's fucking built, dude. I'm like, god damn. God damn.
I was like, yep. He no skip the upper days.
Yeah,
he don't skip leg
body,
days.
yeah.
Damn.
He don't skip. He got them gains, man. He got them gains.
But the one thing I kind of wish that they did with Sanji, but I don't, if my memory serves me correct.
Right.
His legs didn't go on fire, right? In the earlier arcs, right?
No.
Okay. I kind of wish there was like a hint, like a small spark to kind of like hint that he's gonna get like better with his kicks and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A little tiny clue. Yeah.
I guess again, like as I said, the Usopp episode, I wish it instead of him, running through the town, playing the boy who cried pirates.
Yes.
It was him actually telling stories to Kaya. Like it's what I wanted to see is like that a small Usopp telling stories.
Yeah, younger Kaya. Yeah. That would have been a pretty good opening, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, we're missing Django in that whole entire fucking.
We're missing
episode.
Django.
Like,
we're missing Johnny and Yosaku, and then we're missing Hachi. Man, Hachi is missing. God damn.
I want to say they wanted to do Hachi, but
the arms,
the arms and how much CG for him to just have them, just. But because it's a hit, we were gonna see Hachi
later on. Maybe they'll just fit. Retrofit it. Like, he was part of it, but then he quit because I don't know. Maybe he wasn't fit, or he just wasn't feeling it because he is like the kind one. He's the kind fishman out of the group.
That's why I kind of. I mean, they did say that who's gonna appear in season 2, and
Oh, did they? Okay, I don't know. I don't. That's news to me.
I mean, it's well, as everyone guessed, we are going to see Chopper.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So now a lot of people are going like, how many episodes and where is it going to end since we're going to have Chopper?
Right, and then and of course with that very end, right, we see Smoker finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and putting out the poster with his cigar, or putting out his cigar on the poster. Yes, yeah, you know. So
I did not see his weapon. Did you see his weapon?
I did not see it anywhere. No. I think it's like I don't know. It's probably somewhere else, but I'm sure they'll have the weapon. It's not that hard to pull off. It's just a long metal stick with the thing.
Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like a small little
thing,
hook or
whatever. Yeah.
The Baratier where Zeph and Garp was talking, I was like, wasn't this whole talk with Son Goku, right? Like Son Goku telling Garp, right?
Well, no, I think that's an entirely extra scene. Like, I think that's an entirely like new scene. But
remember, because I kind of remember like Son Goku telling like Garp, you know, it's a new age. You kind of gotta like let them go. I don't know.
I don't know if that was him who's saying it though. If that is a thing, because I don't ever remember telling somebody telling Garp, "Oh, this is a new age," blah 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 blah. You know?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make sense for Sengoku to say that to him. It had to have been another pirate or something.
But let's just say the live action does really well, and we're going all the way to like past Impel Down, and we're at the the base. I just want to see them try to recreate that lovely scene where everyone's falling from the sky.
Oh yeah.
And you just see Sango going like, Garp, it's your freaking family again.
Yeah.
In the Scottish accent.
Oh yeah.
It's like, but then it brings up like, who will be your ace? Who will be your fucking Sabo? Well, young Sabo.
Young Sabo, yeah.
As you said, if he didn't get his whatchamacall stroke, Tim Curry would have been fucking Eva-chan.
Eva-chan, yeah.
Who would do a good Bon-chan though?
I don't know, but I've seen a lot of Jim Carrey pictures though.
Actually, yeah, I think Jim Carrey would do a good Bon-chan.
Yeah. But I know he's like semi-retired or something like that. As long as the script is interesting, he might take up the role. But he's a big time actor, so I don't know, man. But he would be, I think, a pretty good Bon-chan, just from the looks alone, at least.
Yeah.
But let me let me at least fit this in here, and then you can continue. This Netflix series actually got 18 million views in just 4 days. Actually really crazy on Netflix, you know, for One Piece. So I'm happy to see that, you know, that's getting
it's getting revenue and exposure.
Yeah. So that's really good to see. I'm happy to say that, and you know, it'll get people curious, like, oh, maybe I should watch the anime and stuff like that. That's the big takeaway for me anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing I think they wanted.
Yeah, Oda, especially Oda. Exactly.
Oda just wanted more exposure.
And that's exactly what I've been like saying, man. That's what I've been saying.
And pretty much, yeah, just I mean, when you think of it, yeah, it's kind of also a free publicity.
Yeah, whether it's good or bad, it would have been publicity.
Publicity and advertisement. There you go.
Yes.
Free advertisement.
It's a giant commercial, essentially. Yeah, for the original material.
Oh, and then the well, for like future if they go this far with the live action. The one I sent you, Rob Lucci, and have Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, no Reeves. Yeah. No, that'd be great because he can do the pencil reference or something with the finger.
You know.
Honestly, they can like kind of fit Rob Lucci to be like John Wick. That'd be pretty fucking funny. I would actually buy that. Yeah, I actually take that.
Let's see now, because it most likely is gonna season 2 is gonna end probably when they reach Alabasta.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna be our crocodile? Who's gonna be our number 2 and 3?
Who's
gonna be our number 1?
Yeah, Mr. One, Miss Double Finger, all the like agents. Yeah, who's gonna be all those agents? I don't know. That's gonna be pretty interesting. They might recast or reuse some of the actors. Like the actor for Arlong could be doing Mr. One. You know, so for example, you know they could possibly do that for sure, or just bring in new people. I mean, for all I care. But yeah. And this was a pretty interesting post. So,
actually, Ghost Day actor. Michael Clark would have been a good Mr. One.
Michael Clark.
The one that was in the Green Mile.
Yeah.
He played the Kingpin in Daredevil.
Unfortunately, he passed.
Unfortunately, he passed away. But he would have been probably like a good choice for him.
A funny choice would be Wesley Snipes, Mr. One. Wesley Snipes, no, you know what? I would actually take Idris Elba. That'd be pretty fucking funny too, for Mr. One. But this is an interesting, I guess, little piece right here in terms of like where to split the seasons, right? Because if you look at right now, right, season 1 is just all this.
Yeah.
Right. So what about the rest of these? And Keats, or he's like one of the big guys at Iron Galaxy, is a big fan of One Piece. Says that assuming they don't add another whack 40-minute B plot, it's important to think about starting and ending beats. So season 2 could be, in his tweet, saying Logtown to all the way to post Alabasta, and then season 3 would be Jaya to post Skypiea. Season 4 is Water 7 to post Enies Lobby. Season 5 is Thriller Bark to end of Sabondi. 6 will be Amazon Lily all the way up to post Marineford. So what do you think of those splits?
Well, from Lockdown to post
Alabasta,
it can work, but to me, if they stick to like the 8 episode per season, it might have to be a 2-parter.
They would have, yeah. No, they definitely have to at least make it 10 episodes, right? You know, just to
get that balance.
Get that balance, of like speed, but also tell a story, you know, in a cohesive way, kind of type of thing, you know.
Did you see on Twitter like someone was saying that Eminem should be
Eneru,
yeah,
Eneru, yeah. No, that's always been like, that was like far, even like back then, like even when the idea,
I'm like, yeah, when you think about it, it's like,
that's an old post, like that's been like said like throughout whenever Eneru was introduced, like he looked like Eminem. But I think in fact that was sort of the inspiration with Oda making him and such, if I'm correct. So that would be pretty funny, but I mean, who knows what he's doing nowadays, so I don't know. But let's hope he's a fan of One Piece, you know. That would be pretty funny. And I think
I
go ahead.
I have the perfect crocodile because they showed like with practical makeup effects.
Yes.
Thanks to the Batman, Colin Farrell would be a nice choice with crocodile.
You know
can do,
what?
like-
yeah, the way he played Penguin, okay. I can definitely see the potential in that.
Now the question is like how bad is the sand gonna be?
I don't know. Yeah, that's who knows?
Unless they get the same team that did
Spider-Man 3.
you know, the sand, yeah, Spider-Man 3 or yeah, both Spider-Man 3s to do the sand particles. Probably
Yeah.
their best bet.
Yeah, I don't know. Sand is a pretty tricky thing, from what I can understand, to make it look good at least. But any other like splits or other seasons, or I think you think this is
Well,
pretty
when
reasonable?
it comes to like
Yeah.
Skypiea, there's some parts in Skypiea I think they can just like cut away.
There was a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of like stuff, let's say, for Skypiea, so they can definitely like jump to certain parts. Definitely.
Saboni, I know there are some. It's like a weird thing. Like there are some like crucial moments, and then but it's like like in a sandwich of like unnecessary stuff. But
Right.
without the unnecessary stuff, the necessary stuff won't make sense. So it's like that in that weird sandwich. Like,
Yeah, it's
how
yeah,
much can
'cause
you
it's
cut away from it?
yeah, because because it introduces the 11 or the worst generation, right? That's when they
Yeah.
come in, like Kid, Law, like all those key people, right? Including Apu, of course, you know, Scratchman Apu, and then Drake, Jewelry Bonnie, and what was it, Capone, you know, all those characters, you know, that's when they get introduced and such. Remember I told you, Kid, who should be cast, Henry Rollins. I have to say it again, man. I don't know why, but I feel like it'd be such a funny casting. But I think it would work if he puts his effort into it, you know, to be Kid, you know. I was gonna say also earlier that Samuel L. Jackson is actually a fan of One Piece, like at least a story of One Piece. So if they can like manage to fit him in somewhere, that would be great. Also, as somebody, because he's a fan of it. So
Okay, if they're gonna put Samuel L. Jackson, I'm trying to think of like who swears a lot, like just fucking gun ho.
yeah, who's like the gun ho type, right?
Okay.
That's kind of tricky. Like who, like the that you know, Samuel L. Jackson sort of like speech, like, well, who that's fit with is what I'm trying to think here.
Like the way, like if you want to go by the way Samuel like speaks,
Yeah.
it's an admiral, and I keep forgetting their name. Like it's one of the marine admirals or captains that has that like not angelic voice, but you know, like when you listen to him, like it rallies the group. Like I'm really trying to fucking place it. Like it's
You're not talking about the three admirals, right? You're just talking about like
No.
the okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
fuck it. Put Samuel L. Jackson as Akainu for some hilarious reason.
He is loud, so you know he can definitely fit that.
Yeah, because you I'm sorry, you cannot put him as
Kizaru.
yeah, no, well, not
I mean, he can go, oh, you know,
oh, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker
has some
Yeah.
has some backbone.
Yeah, this motherfucker got some backbone. You know, that would be pretty fucking funny actually, and probably could work.
would you think if Sam kind of like not tone down his swearing, but just like talk like like you're talking to like kids,
Like a little
but
more
in a
subtle, like more subtle. Yeah,
Kuzan, he could be a
he could.
because also Kuzan does have that little like oh, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh la la. I love it, man. I love it.
Or maybe Zephyr?
Who?
Zephyr? I can't. This guy.
Yeah, it sounds like the movie character.
Yeah, if they kind of want to bring in like movie characters to kind of be like canon, just like how
Oh right.
what's her name?
Uta, yeah. Uta is like
Yeah, Uta is slowly becoming canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zed. Kinda,
yeah. It's hard, but I don't know. So anyway, I mean, I feel like
we have dreams.
Yeah.
We have wishes.
Yeah. I feel like this is a pretty reasonable split, but we definitely don't know how they're gonna like do the episodes. Like, you know what I mean? Like they could be still doing 8, they could be doing 10, they could be doing 12 even, or even more. Like, because it's a hit, because so they could be more confident to just put out more stuff. Because it seems like people are just eating this stuff up. I mean, to each their own. I mean, again, it wasn't for me, but I'm happy with that. People are really liking it. So, it's not the joke of the town or anything like that. It ain't like Cowboy Bebop, So I'm happy with that, actually, more than anything, really. It just like really seemed like Netflix knew that Cowboy Bebop was gonna flop, so they're just kind of just like, all right, let's just let it happen, let it rip, see what happens, and then that's it.
This is the guinea pig, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of just
or not guinea pig. This is the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, kind of like that. Any of those things, like remember in was it X-Men 3? Magneto was like, you let the pawns go first. that part. Like, yeah.
It's like in the game of chess, the pawns move first.
Yes, pretty much, yeah. And that was the pawn, man. That was definitely the pawn, sadly. And then One Piece is kind of like the knight almost, or rook. Yeah.
Or should we say brook?
Rook, I know. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think this splitting.
One more.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
one more
fantasy cast.
Yeah.
Mr. Donnelly, who I guess for some people he played Gilgamesh in the Eternals.
Oh yeah.
He'll be a fucking good Isho. Like that role, like you just slap him, give him a fucking sword. Paint the scars like, oh look, it's Isho.
Yeah. Yep. Let me just bring it up for reference though. Yeah, One Piece. Yes. Yes. Oh man, that would be pretty cool.
But that's again if they go that far, because then we'll have to go with see who they'll cast with Sengoku. And remember, some of these characters are fucking huge.
Yeah, they're tall. They're fucking tall. Even Garp is supposed to be tall too. Remember that?
Yeah, he's supposed to be tall. That's why, again, if they go like
the giants,
further,
yeah,
I want to see who they gonna get to play Queen.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that's gonna be weird.
What? And they better not fucking skip it. I better see a 2-minute segment of him singing the song.
Yeah, they gotta have him sing. Yeah, they're gonna have him sing if they go that far again. Yeah.
And still to this day, I know he's saying funk, but in the Japanese version, it sounds like he's saying fuck.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. You gotta love the English, Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to bring up that you kind of brought up in the earlier parts, but Don Krieg. What did you think of Don Krieg?
Such a brief little cameo, and I did not know that was what's her name, like on the ground next to him already.
That was Pearl. Yeah, that was Pearl. I'm like
I had to go back. I was like, damn girl. Like you just want to like wake up. I know you have more screen time than this in the books. Come on, okay.
Yeah, they did Don Krieg like that, man. It's kind of disappointing.
They did him dirty.
They did him kind of dirty, man. Especially Gin too. Like Gin was like pretty important in that arc, but they just glossed over him. You know, and he's just told like, oh yeah, the Grand Line is dangerous. That's all he did. That's all he fucking did. Sucks. And then I actually like the actor for Don Krieg too. Like his voice was like, oh wow, this is like a pretty good fit. But too bad he didn't get his own.
Too bad you were just like here and there. Thank you. Thank you for playing.
Remember I was like saying like, where's Don Krieg? And then I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna be like a measuring stick. And then yeah, he was a measuring stick for fucking Mihawk, man. I thought Arlong was gonna be him, but yeah.
But I did like the recent one. Why are you attacking me and my ship and my crew? You woke me from my nap. I was like, yep, that's fucking Mihawk.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. Yeah, so
I was like, yep, that's it. And that's the thing I wish we saw with Mihawk coming to the Bratier was on this fucking little ship.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that. Like
they never show him on the ship.
They did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they didn't show him on the ship, but they showed his ship on episode 1.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
It was docked.
It was docked. It was sailing. I mean, it was sailing, but you never see him on the boat. Like, you know what I mean?
On it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sailing.
He never had the the cool pose, like the leg cross and everything. Remember when he first come in? When he was first shown.
He's just like he was like just contemplating or just like in a nap. Like, oh, I'm here.
God damn it, man! I love those early like moments. Oh, they don't show it here. Fuck. But
and I think like every time Mihawk was on screen, never blinked.
Oh,
I think he never blinked. So I was like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Oh man.
I wanted to see that, like him being the shadow and his ship just slowly coming to.
Oh, dude, that introduction was so cool for Mihawk. Is it the candles, dude? The green remember the green flame candles?
Yeah, the green candles.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Well, speaking of introductions, their use of the wanted posters are really. I like it.
Oh yeah, they're cute. I like that. It's like that little sassy touch. I like that.
I think my favorite one is. Well, if we go by rhyme, I'll go. Well, this is personal. My personal one. Mihawk's, Don Krieg's, Buggy's. No, actually, put Kuro, then Buggy's, and then
Really, Along's not up there. He bites the poster.
Him biting it. Yeah, he biting it. It's like,
Okay, fair.
Like, I don't know. For me, what he could have done is just grab it and just like bite it like that.
Rip it like okay,
and just spit it out.
Yeah,
like just spit it out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and then just smile at at this camera, going like, "Hi."
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, Mihawk cutting it, and then Don Krieg just was like,
yeah, it's almost.
I was like, yeah, that's Don Krieg.
That's almost like fourth wall breaking almost. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of pretty cute.
Kudos one I like. When
he slashes it.
Yeah. Buggy, he's like get the shit out of my face.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, you're in my light.
Oh yeah. That was a pretty interesting scene though. Like Kurobi and Arlong kind of like interrogating Buggy to get answers out of him, and like the whole like the whole thing with the head, yeah.
No, no, no! Put me back in the bag.
Yeah.
It's wet.
It's wet and sandy. Yeah. Yeah. Which makes me wonder what did it feel like when Sanji was fighting, right? Because he's wearing the bag, right? He's wearing the handbag, and he's like, whoa. I kind of wanted to see something like that. Whoa. That'd be fucking funny.
I mean, at least they got him. They almost got his screaming down, but it's not like ear jarring. But you know, in the Japanese one, you're laughing your ass off when Buggy gets hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's like mad.
They forgot his snort. Remember, he snorts when he's like mad or something like.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. God damn it.
But overall, like, I want to say production wise,
Yeah.
again, you can tell it was love and care, the craftsmanship, building actual sets.
The sets were
That's the
great.
part.
Yes. That was one
That's
of the
the part I
highlights.
was like people was like, oh, it's all CGI. Then you see the
boats
behind the scenes
behind
of
the
them
scenes,
fucking
yeah.
building the boat.
The water.
The
It's like
boats is
they
like-
built their own water and shit. Like what the fuck? Like damn,
like-
man. Yeah, they built.
I was like, oh, so you're the one that stole all of Home Depot's wood.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they no, they built their own ocean and stuff like that, and like that's pretty crazy, man. That's
Which I think I'm going on a limb. The reason they did that is because maybe one of them found out how Showa and Heisei period Godzilla used to do their own ocean scenes,
oh yeah.
which was a pool, their own pool, and
Yeah.
that's where they did those water scenes. So
mhm.
it's like, why can't we do that?
Right. Yeah. No, that's a smart idea. It's a pretty smart idea.
What else? The costumes.
I think
They
it's
were good.
yeah, it's like okay, maybe you know, like given what you can do, like I'll give them.
we can.
yeah.
But also showing them like wearing, you know, like the special cover clothes and
The
stuff.
references and the Easter eggs were nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Nami wearing her red dress. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. The Chinese dress. Yeah. That was also.
But to me, I was like, wait, what? Why does mother have this? Because she said like, oh, that's a beautiful dress on
That was
you.
her favorite,
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was my mother's favorite. And I was like,
Ooh.
why would you say that?
I mean.
Like Jesus. Like if I was Nami, I'd be like, I don't want this no
Yeah.
more.
Even like Nami was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I know. It's just like you felt like I don't want to wear this no more.
Mhm. But anywho, yeah.
Yeah. The Easter eggs were nice. The snails, thank God they weren't fucking CGI. They were actually like practical, like
Were they?
puppets.
Oh. Okay.
They were practical.
Oh yeah.
That's why
okay.
I told
Yeah.
you.
No, yeah.
That's why I told you they look like Jim Henson.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay, I'll give him that. Yeah.
And I do like the one Garp had
The
that is freaking
beard. Yeah.
beard. I was like, yes.
They
Now show Don Flamingo's one. Don Flamingo's. I want to see that
that
fucking
one's gonna be
grinning motherfucker.
fucking fun. That would be hilarious. Because at least it covers the eyes, so that I'll be like, okay, that's a little more tolerable, and it's funny to look at. Yeah.
It's funny to look at, and then it's gonna have the boa feathers on it.
Yeah. That would be fucking hilarious to see. Okay, well, anyway, as much as we like to continue talking again about One Piece, yeah, we're definitely going about the same length anyway. So let's go ahead and wrap it
Yeah,
up.
One Piece, you gotta love it.
Yeah. So
And then
there was one more
I'm
thing
gonna do this to Hawk before we end. It will be on Twitter. You can
Okay.
look at it later.
Okay. There is one more thing I did wanted to bring up. Oh boy. Oh, it's so funny. I thought it was gonna be One Piece related, but okay, that's cute. That's actually really cute.
It's cute, but then like you having. I think you have that plushie.
Do I have that Zex plushie?
The one that's hanging.
No, that's definitely different, dude.
Okay, but still, it would be so scary if it is the same one, and you'd be like,
No,
My
because
baby.
it has it has a star shard or a heart shard on it. That's why it's different for sure. But anyway, what I wanted to bring up was that you kind of said it too. Like they're gonna have another season, yes, but there is a bit of a catch to that though, because the strike is still going on, so that means they have to wait until that is over so they can actually do season 2, like actually shoot it and stuff like that. They already have it written, I think, or at least a good chunk of it written. It's just that they gotta wait for the strike to be over for them to actually proceed with the filming and stuff like that. So that could take let's see, somewhere between a year and 18 months. We could be ready to air or something like that. So okay, so the scripts has already been written for season 2. Production can begin once the strike has been resolved and it gets renewed. So is it official confirmation that that there is season 2? Not technically, because Netflix didn't say it just yet, and the fact that the strike is still going on. It's just that yes, the script is already written, so they are ready and willing to do season 2, and they're confident. Seems like. So I think it would be insane for season 2 not to happen. There have to be so many circumstances for it to cancel, right? Like, I don't know, a lot of people quit or something, or
but the production team or management is just being an asshole.
Something like that. It's got to take a lot, because.
But I want to say, because it's off to a good start, it's going to follow the same shit that Netflix always does.
Oh, they're going to fucking just straight up cancel it because they just feel like it. Yeah, that'd be kind of a shame.
Yeah, it's gonna have its 4-season life and then go, okay,
bye.
Done.
Yep. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, probably I don't know, Hulu or Amazon comes swooping in going like, hey, we're going to save your ass.
Well, I kind of
Or
hope...
fucking Funimation fucking grabs it and go like, you know what, we'll continue.
Right. I hope Amazon does it. If it's gonna be somebody, I hope it's Amazon.
It's gonna be Disney.
Oh my god.
And you're gonna have Ariel fucking swimming alongside us.
Oh my god. Oh, there's gonna be so much political correction though. Or political insertions. I mean, what I mean that is or actually, so maybe it's self-insertion. I forget the term, but anyway, basically pandering. There's gonna be a lot of pandering, with certain characters and such like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Political pandering. There you go. Yes, politics does exist in One Piece for sure. Absolutely. It's just that whether it's done well, like the original story, or not. Anyway, so we gotta wait on that until the strike is over. But it seems like it's pretty good for One Piece to continue, for the Netflix stuff. And you know what? I mean, I'm gonna keep watching it because I am curious. It is One Piece, and I want to see the improvements for sure. I want to see it get better. That's where I'm at. I mean, was this season, something that won me over? Not exactly, because that's why I give it a 6 out of 10, because I see the heart in it. I see the heart, the potential. The sets were great. A lot of Easter eggs were done. They did a lot of their homework, right? Was there butchering? Sure, but I'm willing to still watch it, and give it another chance, and see where it goes. So yeah. Are you looking for Are you looking forward to season 2?
I'm gonna look for season 2, but again, it's just where are they gonna stop season 2?
Yeah, that's where
as I said in the beginning, I want to say it's at the last episode they're just gonna arrive at Alabasta, they just see it in the horizon, and that's where it ends.
Yeah, we have to remember that Vivi also makes an appearance around those times too. So yeah, I mean, I think honestly, right before reaching Alabasta would be a pretty good stopping point for season 2, because that leaves a cliffhanger and be like, oh shit, season 3 is gonna be lit already. Yeah.
To which it will be also good. They stop, you know. You see Alabasta, and before it fades to black, it does fade to black. Then we hear crocodiles laugh.
Yeah. Or like on the phone or on the transponder snail for somebody, and he does the laugh and whatever, blah blah, right? Like
the laugh, or you see his fucking hook.
Yeah, the
like,
hook.
just,
yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah.
You don't see his face or his body. You just see his damn hook, like right there in the center frame.
He's
and
still.
it's like, there you go.
I'm gonna say it though, he's still my favorite villain. So that I want some respect for that man. So
I rewatched again when they arrived at Marineford of how instant fucking Crocodile just saw Whitebeard, and he was like,
yeah,
you. I was like, motherfucker, stop, enemy them, not this big man.
Yeah, I know. That's so funny. Gotta love that laugh, man. He's like, man.
Now do that with a cigar in your mouth. I was like, whoa. He has the Cuban cigars, everybody.
I've smoked cigars, man. I
What's
know.
also funny about leading up to Alabasta, people forget Chopper's introduction episodes are fucking long.
Yeah.
Because of the whole they have to what was it, Kirinami and stuff. So it's like that's probably gonna be 2.5 episodes.
At least, yeah, at least. Yeah.
To which again, bring Jamie Lee Curtis. Let her play.
Play as a Kureha, yeah. Kureha.
Yeah.
Dr. Kureha. That'd be perfect. Yeah. I mean, she even said, like, bring me on board. Yes. Make it happen.
Okay, I bet you say I'll do it for free. Just let me play her. It's like, okay.
I actually would not be surprised if Keanu Reeves does make it as Rob Bellucci, because he's willing to give money away for the stunt actors, right? So
yeah,
right. So I think, as long as he's like interested or excited, like maybe it's possible.
Okay, I don't want the bird to be CGI. I want it to be a real bird.
Yeah, if they can pull it off,
like a parrot, but try and teach it like to open its mouth and stuff, and that's when you can like phone in like the voice and stuff.
Yeah.
And not fucking CGI the beak fucking moving and shit.
That'd be kind of
have it look natural.
Yeah, it will be tricky, but it'd be cool if they can pull that off.
It'll be tricky, but fuck.
Yeah, I know. All right,
just seeing again where it ends, where it starts.
That would be pretty key for season 2 at least, because we at that point we kind of get an idea of like the rhythm and such like that, from season 2 and on. Now that they know what to do, or they can do more, thanks to the success that has brought for One Piece Netflix. All right, well, we've been on pretty long, so let's sign off from there.
I just saw a GIF.
Oh yeah,
Nicolas Cage as Kizaru.
Nicolas Cage. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We'll keep that about another time. But just imagine Nicolas Cage as fucking Kizaru. I will be laughing my ass off.
No. This has been a thing too. Adam Sandler as Kizaru. That would be pretty fucking funny. Oh man.
No, Adam Sandler. That's fuck. I forget his name. It's the swordsman.
Swordsman.
That ate the giraffe one.
The giraffe? Kaku? Really?
Yeah.
Him? Oh, that's a really random cast. Okay.
Yeah, for Adam Sandler for as him. Like, I would like to say like, if Adam Sandler kind of had his mojo when he in his younger days, like
Yeah.
during water ballet and stuff like that. Kind of fit.
That's a very interesting pick from you. For being that bold too.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Bold of you to put
Adam Sandler as
Sandler.
Kaku, because at least Adam Sandler as Kizaru was kind of like a meme, so it makes kind of sense because it looks funny and
Yeah.
he looks the part, but I don't think he's gonna act the part.
He looks
yeah.
the part, but the actor part, no. 'Cause, again, Kizaru is a fucking psychopath.
On the inside, yes.
Yeah. And then I don't think Adam Sandler can pull off the whole like smug, like nonchalant, I'm gonna kill you right now. It's like, oh.
I mean, he can act, but like, because you see,
the manner. I don't think he can. He might maybe nail down the mannerism of Kizaru, but just like
the speech,
tone of
yeah,
Kizaru,
speech, yeah,
he won't.
That's hard. That's the hard part, really. All right. Let's put the lid on that.
Let's go.
Let's put a lid on that. We're going back and forth with it, so let's get it out of here. So thank you very much for tuning in for this episode of the Hypecast. But yes, we're almost to 250, so hopefully we have more to talk about by then. But either way, thank you very much, and so don't forget to check out the live show if you want to see it live. It's on twitch.tv/hawk525. The link should be in the description. And then the VOD will be on YouTube. It's just basically at Hawk525, the same name. Yeah, because YouTube made it a lot easier to look for people because you just have to put the @ and then what that person's name. So that's pretty nice. Anyways,
make sure you guys bring your master balls because we're gonna be a Phoenix next episode. Because to that, I guess what you want to put Lugia as our.
Oh, that's yeah.
So next episode we're gonna be Ho.
Oh, yep, exactly. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.